views and shit. One of them got your clips got 4,000 views already in like 18 hours.
Oh, nice. So we're official streamers now, huh, Glasses?
This is the first one. This is an official stream.
This is
At least y'all can see the screen right here.
this is legendary.
Oh, that's a screen right there.
This is what it looks
Oh
like.
yeah, okay.
Actually,
What you been MIA today? What you been busy doing? What you been working or something? How did that shit go yesterday?
oh, that shit was dope. Joe almost fucked it up.
That nigga been here all day, coach.
Ignoring Trap trying to talk to him.
This nigga been here all day.
Yeah, Trap here, Trap to tell you he running late. You about to go get drunk. I'm
He
like,
been
Glasses,
kicking
talk
with
to
me
this
all day.
nigga so I can know what time I'm supposed to be up here. You know, Glasses think everybody got rapper hours.
That nigga put some shit together real fast. With some music and shit.
Oh, y'all doing some music with me? When you gonna get on track, Kate?
Don't say y'all. Let's get that correct, okay?
When
You
gonna
ain't
drop-
from the South and shit.
This is what I see. That when I be looking.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh, this what you see?
Hey.
Oh, the stingy nigga.
Yeah, this is cool.
They
I
got
mean,
the-
you don't really see nothing.
Yeah, this is cool. We'll fix it up later.
You get to see me.
And it's interesting.
I'm done.
And it's interesting because, like, y'all can see yourself. You can see how crazy your hair look.
Oh, I love it.
And when you gonna take this nigga to Jeremy?
Ooh,
No, he
I'm
don't want
not.
his haircut. He wants his hair braided.
Yeah, I'm getting my
You need
shit
to get-
Hey, is my mic on up?
Yeah, you good.
I'm the new Willy Wonka, nigga. I'm the black Willy Wonka now.
Okay, so what's the plan?
You know,
So,
let my hair grow and get dreadlocks and get a new
So-
look.
I need you dreads.
still swear to God, if we move the lunch table to the dinner table, or excuse me, the lunch hour to the dinner table, we would have more people here. And I was just having this long conversation with AD Pun, all the homies that got the community, the Fig community world. And I was telling them, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not like a real streamer. Like, I'm not a real streamer. I'm a rapper that's promoting my podcast through a stream. Like, I'm a professional podcaster, but I'm not like a streamer. To me, like the Fig community world, the homies set the standard on what streaming is. And to me, it's more like they set the standard. To me, they be cutting wrestling promos. They be arguing with each other and be screaming, yeah, listen here, brother. When I see you, they talk like wrestlers.
Coach will love this.
No. So
Wow. He's a real wrestling fan. That's Ric Flair right there.
no, they be, look, brother, when I see you, they be screaming at the camera. I saw somebody doing it, they be just mad dog, like, yeah, when I see you, brother, the next time, it's like Mean Gene be right there. You know what I mean? So, and they really just react to each other. So I really didn't consider myself a professional streamer because I'm like, it's way too much acting. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like they have a reality show. Like, they'll be reacting to people I don't know. And they'll be arguing with some dude. And I'll be like, who is the person y'all arguing with? So you have to kind of be like in that world.
Oh, fit coach. Perfect.
What is happening right now? Why do you think I just run? This is the only dude we know running our art. This nigga costed my team yesterday.
Hey, I'm talking about him and he dragging you into this.
No, because
See,
you
we
be
already starting this shit.
No, man, you be on bullshit.
Anyway, Glasses, can you finish?
Oh,
Where
here
the
we
hell
go.
Trap at? Trap in the damn comp. Trap's still on that damn plane.
Oh, is he? Told that nigga to piss people off.
Trap drunk right
But
now.
finish about streaming. So in
So
streaming,
yeah, even when I see the homie shit, they have like this nice setup, right? And like AD, the community got a bunch of hats and shit and signs, and back on Fig look like you at a fancy bus stop. It's like orange and old Marlboro signs and cigarettes and shit. So I didn't never really see it like I didn't see myself as a streamer, but still kept putting pressure on me. He like, man, listen, he said, let's try to show later on in the evening when everybody is off work. Like, it's more people there. And I wasn't really with it because I liked our time, because I feel like we get a better, like when we at the lunch table, it's a better class of people.
Wow.
I know, right?
Wow.
Yeah, he's driving right into streaming head
what's
first.
happening right
No,
now?
because
Y'all good class of people too.
No, because well, everybody here
I
already
think
from the lunch table. So everybody I seen, shout out to Revenge, my brother Jay Hayes. What's the deal? Squish, I'm moderating. So, like,
Is there a link to this?
Yeah, the same. You ain't got the link?
No. Can you send me the link?
It's the same link.
Your phone.
Damn, man. Hey, you way over there now. We ain't linked together on the table, okay? You don't need to watch what I'm over here doing.
Hey, first of all,
Okay.
Keith, put your clothes on.
You know,
Got that
man.
nipple hanging out, man. Put your clothes on. You ain't naked. You about to get us banned. Put your clothes on, Keith.
So it's
They
like,
can't see me, man. I'm too
Spock,
dark.
what up? Man? So it was like, today I told him was going to be my first day actually doing like a stream the way I see them doing the stream.
So you're going to react now to people. You're going to react to things now.
Try to say, I'll be on this flight for like another hour. Keep it open. Flight was delayed 4 hours. How your flight get delayed 4 hours? That's crazy. You need to sue that airline. Anyway, so I was thinking about the room first, right? Like based off. So now, like if we really gonna stream, I'm like, okay, because the first thing, like, right, we need to fix the background. So I was like, so I got to rearrange my studio. So all the CDs, vinyls, T-shirts and stuff behind me, I need to move them over there, right? And then I'm gonna bring the DJ table over here.
That means I'm going to do all the labor. I'm with it.
No, I'm saying,
You got all the muscles now.
yeah.
Strong now.
Oh, I'm going to love this show with you.
No, I'm gonna bring the DJ table over there.
I mean,
Yeah. And then that way we can have a DJ.
oh, who gonna do that?
I don't
You
know.
know?
Just different
That's
niggas.
gonna be tight.
DJ Coach.
Man, y'all don't want to, y'all fucked up everything.
He can teach you how to do it. Like you
You
told
can
me.
you DJ? You can DJ?
He
It's
says
gonna
you
be
got
on
this
DJ.
stuff for looks. He think you got this in here for looks.
I can work everything
And
in.
nigga definitely got that guitar here for looks.
Oh,
No,
shit.
that's not a guitar. That's a bass. I play.
Ooh.
Oh my bad. Oh my bad.
No, that's the first. That's the first equipment I ever learned. A dude
My
made
bad.
me that custom bass too. You put the elephant
You
on
can play that for real.
Now, I don't play great, but I play. Like
You
I
can
can
play.
play.
You can put some shit together. You can do a little.
I can play Inner City Blues by Marvin. I play pretty much most Marvin Gaye songs. I'm good. I'm decent. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm about like a 4.
But you TLC.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Coach, you're
Yeah.
about one step away from being booted out.
What? He
Just
TLC on the.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm TLC as a bass.
Man.
But imagine this. Like I started my own bass group. I'm glad you said that TLC because I saw it in a movie. So now I got a bass group. I started my bass, but I got Ernie Isley to play the guitar.
Oh man.
I got Sade as my lead singer.
This real or this magic?
I'm just saying,
Oh,
imagine. No, this imagine, right? I
Okay.
got Ernie on the guitar. I got Sade as my lead singer. I got Teddy Riley on the keys, and I got old boy the drummer, the white boy Travis.
Trap. Okay.
And we got a band. And then you asking me how good I play the bass. That's what TLC was.
Wow. So this how you start.
Makes
This
sense.
how you starting the dinner table.
Hey, Coach.
You see?
What he gonna sit on?
Coach, what's so crazy is it's believable. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really have these people in
No,
the
but I'm
band.
saying that's what
Probably,
TLC
Yeah,
is.
that's what I'm saying.
If you combine everybody around TLC, that was the 10.
Mm.
They were a 4. That's
Okay.
so like I play the bass of 4, but if you put Ernie with me, you put Travis Barker, you got Sade singing my lead, you got Teddy Riley on the keys.
No.
You feel me? You got
You don't
you
like
got Duke
Teddy on the
Ellington on the
keys?
horn.
I love everybody he's saying.
Yeah.
You not catching it. He TLC though.
I'm TLC.
He's saying he TLC in that band.
Hey, when you said
Travis
TLC,
Barker
I cut you off
is top-
anyway.
is the top of the food chain.
When you
But
call
you
him
missing the point.
TLC, I cut
That's
him off.
Babyface is top of the food chain. So you got
Hey.
Babyface and Jermaine Dupri writing. Yes, that's Travis
And
Barker.
you would be TLC on the bass. I gotta
I'll
hear
be
you on the bass.
TLC. I'll be TLC. I'm saying
TLC is garbage. you saying.
Sade
I know.
is Dallas Austin.
So you say he ain't that good.
Yeah.
But you don't
Sade
understand.
is
I
Dallas
know. I
Austin.
understand it all. That's the
Travis
problem.
Barker is Jermaine Dupri and Babyface. It's all 10 talents around them. Feel me? But like they was just cool.
And TLC is Glasses on the bass.
Yes.
All right.
What's wrong with that?
It's cap. TLC is not a 4, number 1.
TLC is
Oh,
a
is
four.
that what it is?
Yeah, TLC
What
is
you
not a
think
4.
TLC is?
No.
6.
That's the problem right there, Glasses.
6. I gotta hear Glasses on his bass.
Now
though,
imagine-
too.
now
Glasses
imagine-
probably a 6 on the bass.
No, I'm a 4.
Probably like a good 6 there.
I'm like them. You can hear the words I'm saying, but it ain't gonna be like, you know what I mean? Like when I play the bass, you're gonna hear every note. It's gonna play, but it ain't gonna be nothing fancy. It's gonna be straight across, like TLC.
This is bad. Like I can't
That's
do
not
that.
bad. Why is that bad?
I gotta hear this bass. Like at some point, you got to get on the stream and show us what you can do on this bass.
This man is just questioning your bass skills.
Have you heard him play the bass?
No.
Okay, then you should be questioning it too.
No, I'm not
You
questioning.
can't say this TLC on the bass. You can't co-sign that.
The nigga say he a 4, he a 4. Why am I
Okay, is this
arguing
better?
that?
What about this right here?
4 like a TLC 4 though. TLC a 4.
What about this? How this sound coming from the computer?
Okay.
This sound better? What about this on the mic now? How it sound now? Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, I had to change my audio interface from the, I'm in a big room. So I had to change it from the interface, the ensemble, to the roadcaster.
Gee, so you telling, are you saying that people didn't hear what you said? That's good. That's a
No,
good
right.
thing.
It makes sense.
Nobody heard you saying you TLC on the bass, on the bass.
So you gonna repeat it, huh?
Yes.
I'm gonna run this down one more time.
Huh?
So
Everybody did.
TLC, look at it like this.
Travis Barker on the drums.
TLC is a 4.
Oh my God.
Right, but everybody around them is a 10. Dallas Austin is a 10. Jermaine Dupri is a 10.
Okay.
Babyface Pebbles a 10.
Right.
They stylists, everybody's a 10. That's like me, cuz on the bass, right? I'm
right.
4. I could play straight across, like T-Boz could sing. That's how I could play, right? Like TLC, the dance, all that. I'm cool. I could play it. You're gonna know what song I'm playing and everything. But imagine if I had a band and Sade is singing my lead. Travis Barker's on the drums, Ernie Isley on the guitar, feel me? Duke Ellington playing the horn.
Oh wow.
You feel me? And then we got a band. I'm a be a way better. My bass gonna sound crazy.
It's so funny.
I don't go ahead.
Hey, here's what you gotta do to make them understand. You know,
I understand it. That's the problem.
No, I'm gonna make it really clear. It's like them championship teams LeBron was on.
Oh my God. What the fuck are we doing right now?
Right there.
All right.
There it is.
You know what? This like a dog howling at the moon. I ain't about to. If I was the moon ain't about to howl back at no dog, man. I ain't about to say nothing. I'm about to leave that alone.
He started the big 3. He was the bomb and had 2 champions on his team.
I'm ignoring King. Back on back. So you think that in that band you would be a 4 though?
Yes.
That's how good you play the bass.
Yes. A 4.
You got Duke on the horn.
Yep.
You got Travis Barker on the drums.
Yes.
Sade singing.
Yes.
Ernie on the bass.
Yeah.
And you the 4.
Yep.
And you a 4 in that group.
I'm a talent, but you're not gonna know if I'm great or not because everything around me is so fantastic.
So they're gonna make you look like a 6.
They're gonna make me look like a 12.
Yeah, see, they're gonna make them look good.
So either Glasses is really a 6 or TLC is better than you
No,
saying.
TLC is worse than what you think.
There you go.
Oh, okay, yeah, exactly. Or TLC. No, wait a minute. So okay, what do you got TLC as?
I'm not in this.
Man, see, you always doing that fence right and shit. Jump over that fence. Come on now.
I'm not.
What's TLC to you?
You know, they all
You
right.
just snuck it out to me over here like, they not. I don't think they're 4. So what you think?
I don't think they're 4, but
So they
I'm looking at the total package though.
what are they?
Squish
Total
said so
package,
you
they're
could
about an
basically
8 total package.
Squish said so
Okay.
basically you could just show up and stand there. No,
Is that what Squish think
that's not
TLC
what
doing?
TLC does.
Is that what TLC
No,
doing?
what
to
I'm
Squish?
saying is TLC does the moves
This nigga Glasses terrible.
just enough, but the moves are choreographed so well. You know what I mean? That they choreographed them for somebody that really can't dance that great. And then like the songs are written so well for somebody that can't sing incredible. And then like the outfits make even their sex appeal go to another level. Like they were already pretty girls, but then the outfits, the fashion was so next level that it worked out. And then like everything around it made it to where you digest the finished product, that's the TLC album or the video, you thinking it's the greatest thing in the world.
So you think TLC without them, they would have been you on the bass. So if you did a bass rap album, that's what it would have been TLC without all them.
TLC would have never, if TLC had to write their songs, man, they would have never ever did any. You see what TLC is like now? That's TLC right now when you don't got
They
all
old, they ain't got
stop it.
They Left Eye not here no more. Rest in peace. Chili T-balls ain't what she used to.
T-balls. Oh God.
T-balls. I said T-balls.
Drake.
It's wait a minute, T-balls.
Look,
You doing some
Just
Drake
Yappin
stuff.
said, I actually agree with Glasses. They were well put together group, but individually mid. They were.
Individually mid. So number 1, you don't agree with Glasses because 4 is not mid. I would
4 to
say
5 is mid.
Yeah.
I would
4 to 6.
So I would say 6.5 is mid. Because that's like
Hell
a
no.
Wait a minute, no, 4 is 40. If we're going out of 10, 4 is an F in any class.
Yeah, but that's not, well, we're not judging it because remember, that's only 5. That's A, B, C, D, F. That's 5. 10 is different. So a 4 to
No,
5
I'm
to
saying
6
on
is mid.
percentages.
That's
So
not
if I do a
bad.
test and I get 4 right out of 10, I'm getting a 40%.
If you hit 4 pitches
And you
out
pass
of 10,
with a
you are
40?
first ballot Hall of Famer.
That's what he's saying. He's saying they mid.
Well, if you hit 4 out of 10,
This ain't baseball.
Oh,
If
okay.
I hit 4 out of 10 in baseball, I'm a Hall of Famer. Like you said, I'm a Hall of
Yeah.
Famer. So is TLC Ted Williams?
That's why they consider them guys a Hall of Famer.
What did that mean, King? what
there you go.
King-
Just be
King
yapping
Justin
too, like
Bieber?
J-Lo.
Okay,
Ooh.
okay, so it's okay.
J-Lo a 4.
That actually J-Lo might be a 5.5.
No, J-Lo a 4.
So you play the bass. J-Lo, you
Like
J-Lo on
I
the
play
bass.
the bass as good as TLC is talented and J-Lo is talented. That's my talent in the bass.
So you telling me if you can get Travis Barker and all them with you,
Oh, my group.
the band to go.
Think about it. They'll be like, Glasses on the bass is killer. His bass go crazy. He the best bassist in the world. That's how you talk about TLC.
Could you get a solo?
The right one, yeah. Hell yeah. If okay, let's
I
say
don't know
a
about
really
that,
good bass.
Coach.
Okay, let's
Coach,
say a
I
really
don't know about
Thank
that.
you.
Not
No,
out of 4.
that's not true.
Hey,
It
out of 4,
depends.
no good solo.
Okay, it depends on what they have you playing. Like if they play to my strengths, if they have me play
This
like
nigga said play to his strengths.
yeah, like
What are your
okay,
bass strengths?
My bass strength is like if
Can
what's
we get
going
the
on?
amp and the chord in the bass
What's
now?
going on?
I'm with you,
Like
Coach,
if I play
now.
what's going on,
Yeah,
like
can we
I
hear?
sound really good.
Can we
So
hear
you
what's
gotta
going on?
so you gotta mean what's going on.
That's the only thing I can play good.
Can
Great.
we bring the bass down and hook it up? I want to hear. I'm like you, Coach.
So he said he gotta mean what's going on.
I
He said
wanna
if he
hear
play
it.
what's going on, it slaps.
It's me. I want to hear it.
Again, it's to a point to where it's like I can't. I'm not a great bass player. I'm not even a good bass player. I can play the bass.
Except that song.
Yeah.
He got some other songs in the
No, he said that
Glasses
song.
might be
No,
undershooting
no.
himself.
I'm not gonna.
Can you
undershoot
guys
myself.
get him to do it? Can you guys ask him to play?
No, because then I
bass?
gotta plug up a bunch of shit, and I gotta plug in. I don't
Hey,
know
it's
Okay,
dinner
so,
time.
so
We
so
here.
so not tonight, but like if
I
we
mean,
reach
after
a
we get
certain
off this
amount,
live, yeah.
yes, if we reach a certain amount of likes at some point on one of these shows,
Okay, we'll do it live.
yeah, we got to get
Okay.
Glasses
No, that's
on.
what I'm saying. But I would need a portable amp. As long as I got a portable amp, I play it. But outside of that,
Nigga, I'll go buy a portable
interface.
app on
Real
Amazon
fast,
right
look.
now.
I'll go steal one.
I have
right
one
off
over
the
here
store.
there
Which one you
tomorrow.
want?
If we can get Glasses playing this bass on live.
Yeah.
Live.
So that's what I'm saying. So welcome to the lunch. Welcome to the dinner table. Right. We trying something new. Completely. We gonna do like a regular stream show. Like I saw it. So it's just different. It's just different.
He costs a knot now.
Yeah.
Oh,
there
wow.
you go. Yeah.
Crips a knot.
There you go. There you go. So
And what, you academics?
That might have been the worst thing you ever said to me
that's
on the stream. King, you almost hurt my feelings with that one.
so no, I'm saying so, but no, we was talking about it earlier, and I was telling AD and them, I was telling them because I was sending them the video where Ak was talking shit about all West Coast streamers. He's like, y'all West Coast podcasters. He was calling all of them busters. He was calling the homies busters.
Wow, he did that.
Because him and T-Rail got into it. So Dave Free ran into Akademiks at the Dot Show.
And Dave Free, that's Dot.
Yeah, that's the homie, DJ
Okay.
Dave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dave is like not no gangbanger, but Dave rowdy as fuck.
But
Dave
he's with it.
always
He's with
be
all.
fighting.
Okay.
He just like kind of he on his timing. He a solid homie. You know, he not even though he not necessarily no gang member, he is solid homie. Like he gonna take off and squabble and all that. And so he pressed Ak like, what's up? And I know when Ak was telling the story how he ran into Dave, he told the story cool. The only difference is I talked to Dave and I know Dave.
Okay.
Dave don't got that cool gear. Like if Dave is pressing you on a problem, he really pressing you. You like he pretty much waiting for you to initiate whatever he needs to make the fight happen.
So he not 10 to 100. He's on 70 already.
Already, Dave.
She started on
What's funny
70.
is Dave is 20 or 70 and up. He don't got no 30, 40, 50, 60, nothing in the middle.
Okay.
So he 20, 10, cool, or 80 degrees and higher. So because of all the stuff that I know Dot was saying, I mean that Ak been saying about Dot and all that little funny shit he's saying about the West, I know Dave was at 80.
He's already on 80.
And he's only at 80 because he had to think Ak is a buster. He know Ak ain't on no timing, so he's at 80 to start.
Okay.
Because if it was like somebody that's like on some life shit, that's on some street shit, he'd have been at 90, 100.
Right.
He'd been barking, trying to make you fight. So when he gave Ak a chance to punk out, I know it. And Ak, nah, this ain't personal. I'm just doing business.
Ak took the high road.
Ak punked out.
Or the low road. He just was like, I don't want that smoke.
That's what we're gonna call it, the low road.
Yeah,
So we can't call it the high road.
We can't say punked out.
The high road, because he was popping it. So he was popping it, feel me? And he like Dave, I know Dave Preston, because I know Dave. I know how Dave do his thing. So Dave Preston, I mean, what's up with all that shit you was talking about the homie, blah, blah. What's up? Is that like business or personal? Oh, that's just business, man. I'm just, I know Ak. Ak ain't, I saw Ak on stage when Pun forgive me. Not Pun, because Pun wasn't protecting him. AD was protecting him.
I seen that.
In Jersey.
Uh-huh.
And Ak from Jersey.
Ak from Jersey?
Ak from Jersey. Middle class. He's a middle class Jamaican kid that moved to
I would have thought that nigga was from Toronto.
New Jersey. No. So that's why I say not hip hop. Not like he's not educated on hip hop to some degree, or not that he don't cover the culture. He's a middle class Jamaican kid that moved to America, to a rural area in Jersey that was kind of upper middle class.
Okay.
And that's how he lived his life. So he don't really have no, and Jersey is one of the places where if you close to any urban area, you're going to get baptized in the culture.
Right.
So he had to be far away from the culture. But he's a really intelligent, sharp dude. So he know what he's doing on his business. So back to the point, when Dave pressing, turn it down. He don't want no smoke, right? Because he really ain't never wanted no smoke. He entertaining with his stream.
But don't Act kind of talk like he want a little smoke sometimes?
Oh, he talk like he want all the
no,
smoke.
yeah, Act when he get behind that camera,
he talk like he
want all the
little promo.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's what I'm saying. The streamers be cutting them wrestling
that
promos.
Boy, Act dude turned into
I heard him, he was like, yeah, nigga.
Rick Steiner.
He was talking about Soul. He was like, he was telling Soul, like Soul, like, yeah, nigga, and yeah, we could set it up. And he was just popping like. So, long story short, so I know Dave pressed him. He turned it down. He don't want it. So, T-Rail, shout out to the homie T-Rail, Smack, back on Fig, homies, all that. They start saying it like Dave marked you out. Because we all know. And I think he felt like everybody talked to Dave. That's why we saying that. Okay. No, we just know Dave.
Is this before or after the New Jersey incident?
This is way after that New Jersey incident. This is the other day.
Oh,
this is when so Act goes to a Dot show.
Oh, what?
Which one?
Kendrick show.
This nigga Act went to a Kendrick show?
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga's tripping. Okay.
No, because he just doing business, and he think everybody own that business. Like he think because we all know it's business that we shouldn't be tripping. But see, in their mind, they think Kendrick is like this good kid in a mad city.
Yeah, good kid.
They don't realize everybody around him is pretty much fucked up. You know what I mean? Like they on some bullshit.
He a product of his environment.
Very much.
Okay.
So he go to the show. Dave got on him. Like Sam. Remember when Sam got on him?
Yes.
The homie from I fuck with homie too. He from West Boulevard. Sam, another nigga. Sam, that's his time. Sam gonna press his line about whatever.
Right.
So Dave pressed a nigga at the show. Nigga turn it down. He don't want no smoke. All that. Move on. He on his live telling people the story. When he tells a story, any of us who know DJ Dave Free, any of us know Dave press you. Like we know what type of nigga he is.
Right.
So they was making fun of him. So the nigga jumps on his stream either yesterday or today and was just high power popping and calling T-Rail and Mark. Y'all ain't never pressed no rappers. Y'all ain't never did nothing. Feel me? Y'all niggas, blah, blah, you niggas. And he was just high power talking. He's like, you West Coast podcaster niggas. And he was just going in. So we in the group chat and I'm on the homies like, I told y'all this nigga. And he was like, man. And you could tell they knew that homie was wrong and they bitch should have let him get pressed, but they didn't let him. So now they was mad at it. Because we make me, Manny, Problem, we own them. Like, y'all, this nigga talking bad about y'all. So here we are today. That's what happened.
And my boy, cause when I seen the video, what's AD? Do AD regret trying to hold him down at that concert now?
Mm-hmm. Do AD? No, AD still won't admit it because they had him come. So they did a show out there, a Fig Community World show, and Act was their guest.
Okay.
and Ak was their guest. So AD is, he trying to be a player because they invited Ak out.
Okay.
But like I always told him, like, even with everything, I'm like, bro, one thing I realized about being in this business, if niggas is gonna pop it, you gotta let them be accountable.
So AD is kind of on that time. You know how back in the day, where if you went someplace, even if they not your best friends, but if you went someplace, we come together, we leaving together, or anything happen to you, we got you.
Which is fair, but
yeah,
you also can't include niggas in your mix. That's okay. Charlamagne is my partner.
Okay.
If he start popping shit about the West Coast and talk about the West Coast, this, that, and the third, he probably got to run a fade. You know what I mean? That's my dog, but you can't be high power popping it about a bunch of people and not think you're gonna be held accountable.
We got a better chance of Charlamagne winning the fame than that.
Yeah, C gonna fight.
Yeah, I think he'll get there.
Yeah,
I think he might.
He gonna size up the room. He gonna fight.
Yeah.
But he also ain't finna just go be talking about a bunch of people.
But I think he had to learn that though.
No, but he still never talked about a bunch of people. He might talk about one person, but he ain't finna say no shit about a bunch of people.
Okay.
Ak will say some shit like a bunch of West Coast podcasts. You West Coast niggas, hold up, cuz. Like now you know what I mean? Like you're doing a lot.
Yeah.
It went from you just, being a part of OVO, you know what I mean, whatever shit you got going on, to talk about a bunch of people. And it's just irresponsible on his behalf.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how he got pressed. You know what I mean? And that's why, so like now he mad at T-Rail, he talk shit about T-Rail. The T-Rail and them don't do back on Fig again until Friday, but I'm sure they got a million shows in between. But him saying all that shit about T-Rail is a real gang member. He hate that he is, but he a real gang member.
So T-Rail, I think I seen him on No Jumper and shit like that. So T-Rail, you think T-Rail will be on that type of time with that?
T-Rail is on, listen, T-Rail some bullshit. I get mad at him all the time because he be wanting to be an industry nigga. And I'm like, you from Hoover, that just ain't gonna work. Like, ain't nobody really gonna fuck with you except niggas in Texas. You a Hoover nigga, you know what I mean? So he trying to grow. I think he's trying to grow out of it. You know what I mean? He's already been in the fashion. Nigga got a fresh eye for what's fresh.
Okay.
He a real smart and resourceful nigga. But also, he's trying to get further into the business. So he trying to mess with the artists and all that and the people. And I'm like I tell AD all the time, people only gonna mess with you this much. Nigga, y'all from here. They don't know. They been in, like, he helped Tiger get his shit back going straight when Tiger was having problems. All of that, but it's like he don't quite know that how niggas feel about LA niggas still.
So what you think? Okay, so we got a bunch of athletes who want to be rappers and a bunch of rappers who want to be athletes. What you think about gang members who want to be Ak? Like, do you think these niggas kind of they following in his footsteps or look at him like a role model, or look up to Akademiks?
Don't nobody want to be a gang member.
I mean, that's valid.
You know what I mean? Like, you grew up in the middle of some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
LA, apparently.
Yeah. But I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying, but I know what you're saying.
Don't nobody want to have to sell dope and be shooting at niggas every day. It's kind of just the life you take on. So people, like, shout out to young and different niggas that I know that's from the street that stream. They're trying to change their life.
And I get that. And I'm 100% with you not wanting to gangbang and wanting to change your life. But what about when you see Akademiks and be like, man, I want to be that?
Because they just size up success. Okay, this is another thing I argue with all my homies about all the time. They look at anything winning and be like, that's cool. And that's weird to me. Like, I don't like that they think anything winning is like, that's what you actually aspire to be. Just because you think you winning. I'm like, you don't know how many dicks these dudes suck. You don't know how many, Diddy, you don't know what happened in these people's life that got them there.
Do you think that shit's really happening? You think niggas is really sucking dick to?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So you think Akademiks might have sucked some dicks?
No, Ak is different, right? Ak got on because Chicago was going through almost like a Holocaust. And he was the only motherfucker covering it.
Guys. So this how he began with
this
that.
This how he
that?
got on. He was doing like, I learned so much shit from Akademiks page, dog. Like, as far as how ignorant I was to what was happening in street urban culture in Chicago. Like, I learned a lot from his page.
Do you feel like now that you know Ak and everything that was going on in Chicago, do you feel like he was doing it justice? Because it seemed like a lot of Chicago niggas be mad at Ak.
Well, I think he made too much entertainment. this is another thing. Like I've been talking to King about this same shit. It's like, where does entertainment start and when is it real? Like I was talking to Joey and Don before we jumped on the live. And
But Don Dub, or
yeah, Don Dub.
because he gonna owe me some burrito. But here we go. Go ahead. Thursday, Don, I'm collecting.
Plug the link, right? I got you. I'm gonna send you the remix link. That shit is dope. Like, so it's like you can't deny. Like today, Pusha T dropped some shit. We'll get to that, but Pusha T dropped some shit, and somebody said it was an exclusive. And I'm telling them, I'm like, man, that shit ain't exclusive. Everybody got that song. Everybody got that song, but they stream it, they debuting it on their stream.
Okay.
So it's like most of this shit is entertainment. So it's like it was hard. If you from Chicago and you seen what Ak was doing, he was kind of making entertainment out of something that was like
Niggas is dying over there.
For real.
Yeah.
Killing and dying. So yeah, it's gonna be Flacco does it. I kind of be looking at Flacco stupid. I'm like, why are you playing with that? You know what I mean? But to him, they just see it as street urban culture. They're not a part of it. Feel me? They live out here. They just covering something happening that they have access to because of the internet.
Where's Flacco from?
I was just about to ask that
So
question.
Flacco lied to me and told me he's from the Midwest, but I think Flacco is somewhere. I think he's from like Ohio or something.
He said lied to you.
So, but Flacco, I don't know what he's saying now. I don't really listen to that shit no more. But I know at the beginning he was saying he's basically an Ak clone though. Like he.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So,
Still.
but see, so he's using LA street urban culture the way Ak used Chicago.
Oh, you okay?
You know what I mean, and it's like Flock problem is if he don't have a problem, like they're not okay. Them niggas are hella resourceful. They know how to use the computer. They know how to search and look for shit. And they're not bad writers or content creators. They know what they're doing. They just don't care that it's somebody's life.
This nigga Glasses filling up a big shell cup with water like a nigga do Hennessy or some shit.
No,
Like,
I just want the ice.
I thought you was reading that shit off that screen. I was about to say, God damn.
nah, nigga, I can't see that shit.
Oh.
Nigga, I might be the only nigga more blind than Glasses up in here.
So it's like, so what I started to realize, everybody is more entertainment. It's all content for them. It's all content.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They're just
sure.
making content. And it's
For
like,
sure.
they don't care for what's for real.
And ain't no limits to where they go to.
So I put pressure on AD because AD is my young homie, right? I'm like, AD, look, you gotta be the reason that these niggas know it's real. Because really, they journey to what we do is through you.
Right.
They gonna feel like you the person that give them validity. If something go wrong, first person they gonna call is AD. Or like they saying, they gonna call T-Rail. But I'm telling them that's y'all problem because the people y'all fuck with, niggas that I fucked with, when I fuck with Stunner Man and them, I fuck with Charlamagne and them, they know it's real.
Right.
And if they didn't think it was real, I would have put them in a position so they can see real fast is real.
Right.
Like, I know that sounds fucked up, but you got to know you can't play with this. This ain't to be played with. This is the source of our power. Street urban culture, Southern California shit. So, flocking them fuck with so many different niggas from the streets that's trying to change their life and trying to get to some money, you know, a cool way by making content. You feel me? They're trying to change their life, so I respect it. But they also empower him when they sit next to him and they allow him, after he said a bunch of negative shit about who we are.
But how do they navigate that? Because they're trying to reach the levels of an academic and they see how his blueprint and how he did it. And you know, I know they coming from street urban culture and they trying to get it. Like, how do they navigate that situation though?
Well, that's the tricky part. They never could. Because it's certain things that Ak and Flacco can say and do that a nigga that come from our world that can't say or do.
Okay.
So you really shouldn't be looking up. If you a nigga coming up, you shouldn't really look up to Ak and Flock. I get it. It feel like they winning, but they not winning good enough to where it'll cost you your life.
Do you feel like they think it's a ceiling to how successful they could be if they keep it to G to the street, like they gotta go to a certain, they gotta not, I don't want to say sell out. I don't know if they selling out or not, but you think they gotta go a path where you think they should go to be successful?
Okay. Imagine a piece of corn. Imagine a cob of corn trying to turn into a carrot.
Okay. And they just
And
hurt my brain and shit. Like, all right.
Weed?
Right? Because it's all vegetables, but that don't mean you could be a carrot. So it's like they could look up to Flacco or Ak and feel like they winning all they want. They could never do that. They can't do what Wack does.
So you think they aspiring to be something that they can't even never
in
be
a
anyway?
1,000 years. Because
Okay.
they couldn't trade in even as much. I heard certain streamers that come from the life talk shit about the streets. They can only talk this much shit about it because they know it's the source of their power. It's not the source of act power. It's not the source of flock power. It's not the source of AD power. I mean, excuse me. It's the source of AD power. It's not the source of. The only reason we listen to AD is because I tell him all the time, he get mad at me. It's like, you have talent. He's a talented writer. He's a talented rapper. He's even a talented speaker when he's streaming. But nigga, we listen to you because you're a Crip from Compton. We listen to Act because Act was covering niggas from Chicago with his kind of quirky personality. We listen to Flacco because he stuttered. He covered Los Angeles street urban culture with his personality. We only listen to AD because AD is of the culture.
So why you say they can't be Wack though?
Because Wack don't care. Wack will sell the culture down the river. Wack don't give a fuck about this shit. I've been saying this shit forever on Kev and them show. Man, I done knew Wack. When we first got into business, we almost got into it with Wack because he was tripping on one of my homeboys, Bang Loose from Front Hood.
Okay.
Bang Loose from Front Street, but Bang Loose also grew up in the Valley. They was pressing Bang, nigga. We was with Bang. Like, hold up, homie. You can't get on the homie. Like, that's how I met Wack. Like, Wack was tripping on Bang. But Wack was already established in the business. The nigga already was managing Ray J. Like, he was already a nigga getting to some money.
Right.
That nigga didn't care about street shit then. Wack don't give two fucks about no street shit. That nigga is a businessman, getting famous, and all that. He uses street urban culture because he grew up in it, before he went to jail. And he has a right. But if you listen to every other thing he says, it's going to be something anti-street.
I got a question for you, Glasses.
Yeah.
So do you think, in your opinion, with Flacco Akademiks, that the way they covered hip hop in the beginning changed the more followers they got?
No.
It's been the same the whole time?
Yeah. It's
because I don't see nothing they say that's really, like, oh, this is what's going on here that we don't see everywhere else.
I think that,
but because now where they at now is different.
Mm-hmm.
Act was covering Chicago way before niggas knew what was happening in what we call Chirac. So he was our only door to that street urban culture.
I think sometimes when we in our box sometimes, I think that we got to understand it's more people like Akademiks than like us. So when they covering something, they probably talking to them, they people. It's a lot of they people.
I mean, it's more people like Akademiks and Flacco than it is us.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. It's more Akademic and Flacco's than it is us.
But Akademiks couldn't talk about his experience and people would care. They still care about the cowboy stories.
Do you think? I don't know, man. I think sometime because I heard you talking to some of your homies before, and it'd be like it's almost like young versus old way of thinking about the shit.
Sure.
So I get what they saying a little bit when I forgot who you was talking to. You might have been, I don't know, but they young, they younger than G. And when you hear G, and of course I understand G's point of view because I'm his age. So when he's saying his shit, I'm right with it. I'm like, I'll be like, I get it, but I also kind of understand the youngsters when they be saying how I think G is setting himself up to be hurt because I think you're.
But the problem is I'm not gonna be hurt because.
So you wouldn't feel bad if AD and them just threw it all, just went that Wack way.
He couldn't.
Why you say that?
He just can't. It wouldn't work. It works for Wack because Wack don't care about this. It would take AD and Pun to not care about this.
Okay.
They may want to, like AD want to grow out of it. T-Rail want to grow out of it, but they love it as much as they front and put on the show. Oh, I hate Dickies. I hate Chucks. No, you don't. You just got some money. You don't like how I feel. You want to try to.
How you gonna make these niggas force them to like Dickies?
It's not.
And Chucks. Chucks don't even have no. You feel everything. You walk on the streets with some Chucks. Chucks is terrible.
You don't wear Chucks for the comfortability. You wear Chucks for the camaraderie. You wear Chucks for the flavor.
At a certain age,
it's like
Glasses, we looking for comfortability. Like we want to be comfortable.
But you can't sell comfort. Like you can't sell growing up. Like you can sell growing up being a Crip. You can't sell just growing up.
Why you can't sell comfort? We see comfort commercials all the time.
Yeah, but
they comfortable. They comfortable.
Yeah, but the shoes you're wearing are not that comfortable. They have way more.
No, you're damn right. I was hoping you didn't go there. I was like, my shoes ain't comfortable as of right now. You got on some comfortable shit?
Ooh.
You motherfuckers look comfortable with a motherfucker.
When I'm walking 2-3 miles.
Exactly. So you went to go get you some comfort.
But I'm saying,
you ain't gonna walk 2 or 3 miles in Chucks. You might as well be in the jungle.
No,
barefooted.
I'm not disagreeing, but I'm not saying they should want to wear Chucks. I'm saying when you start to talk shit about the culture, that becomes a problem. So, like, Wack don't give 2 fucks about this shit. He don't care. If people don't listen to him, he say it all the time. People hear on Power Root and then they cloud everything else. He gonna say a million things. I told Joey, I said him and Charleston White will be sitting down talking. Joey thought I was crazy. I'm like, dog, he will. He don't give a fuck.
So you don't think AD or any of them will ever cross that line? To where,
hell no.
I know they've done some shit that you probably you disagree with. Like you was like, I don't know if y'all should have done that.
Yes, but he does it within the bounds of where he feel like he could defend it culturally.
Okay.
He does it on a bound where he feels like he could defend it culturally. Like, it's hard to sell out everything you grew up. Like, I watch all these niggas talk shit. These niggas will be talking shit about gangs and all that, right? My brother Rick Rock, this is my brother, my younger brother, best friend. Me and Ricky knew each other since we was kids. Rick talk all kind of shit about gang banging. He like, man, Glasses, gang banging bullshit, man. You know, gang banging bullshit. Man, you know, niggas risk their life and niggas want to do this and da. I said, okay, well, denounce your set. See why you got to do all that shit? Look, if I'm talking shit about something, I'm not fucking with it.
Okay. And this is me kind of being devil's advocate a little bit. But do you feel like you give too much credit to gangbanging?
No. Hell no.
You don't think so? You don't think that? I don't know. Maybe these guys are thinking like, all right, man, look, gangbanging was this. I'm ready to get away from that shit.
So tell them to denounce the hood. Hey, you know what? I'm not a gangbanger anymore. I'm done.
Would you denounce your family just because you ready to?
It's not your family.
You got relatives and then you got family.
Listen, if my family was whooping my ass and they were stealing from me all the time, yes. If I hated them, if I talk shit, if I went around talking shit about my dad, my mom, rest her soul, today is her birthday.
Oh,
if I went talk shit about my brothers, if I went talk shit about my sisters all the time, I would be like, I ain't a part of this family.
But say they ain't getting their ass whooped, because I'm guessing you a nigga who wasn't getting his ass whooped and robbed and all that stuff from your hood and all that type of shit. But say they wouldn't get
the first people you supposed to stand up to is your homies.
That's facts. But say they wasn't getting they wasn't super bad to them, but they understand that this life is not gonna be get them where they want to get to in life. They got to take another route.
Then why are they still doing it?
Just because you only. I don't think these niggas are active gangbangers.
Why even?
You can still be from your hood and not be an active gangbanger.
So just denounce it.
Why you ain't gotta denounce it?
It's bad.
It's not that it's bad. It's just I've matured to a level to where I ain't really.
It.
Why?
What do you mean?
Trump wouldn't denounce the Proud Boys. Like, why you want them to denounce?
Because he is a Proud Boy. That's the only reason. Like, I don't look. If you think gangbanging is this bad, stop gangbanging. Don't be from a gang.
But they probably not gangbanging. They probably that's probably their hood. They grew up with it. They got love for him still. But hey, man, it's time to move on.
You never, gangbanging is everything you do. Gangbanging ain't necessarily stealing purses. Gangbanging is being from the hood, doing your thing.
I don't know if they got a in Webster Dictionary. If they got a gangbanging definition, Glasses need to be the goddamn picture up in there, because I'm saying, like, you can't. And I get it, man. I'm not nothing against gangbanging and shit. You know, I'm not saying I know y'all gangbanging and all that type of shit. But all I'm saying is, it ain't nowhere where you can see yourself maybe not.
Hell no. It's the set till I die. They had to do something that I just don't like. Not
saying it's not the set till you die, but can we get to a corporate move up the corporate ladder? Maybe we got to leave the. I don't even know if you can go too corporate, because I think at some point cripping is.
Look at Snoop.
That's what I'm gonna say. Same thing. Look at Snoop. That's not corporate.
We got one Snoop out of
500,000 Crips.
It always start with one. I mean, sometimes
Look, all I'm saying is, if you
when the last time we seen Snoop bang on a nigga though?
All the time.
I'm talking about like really actively, like try to get at a nigga.
But that's not what gangbanging is. Like a lot of the things we overselling gangbanging ain't what gangbanging.
I mean, that's true. That's facts.
Like gangbanging ain't about you only hit somebody up if you think that they could be a harm to you. That's really gangbanging. If you just hitting random, you don't hit the mailman up. Hey, mailman, where you from? Cuz that'd be dumb.
Fuck all this. Let me get the real question.
Okay, yeah, thank you, coach.
A corporation come to you and say, "Gee, we got 10 mil for you."
No.
For you to denounce Crippin'.
No
but
chance.
you got to denounce Crip. You can't say Crip no more. You got a $10 million.
No chance.
All right, that'll be the day me and G fight. Like, ain't no way that you got to give up $10 million. $10 million?
No, it gotta be way more than that.
Well, how much more? What you thinking?
To sell out black people?
What the fuck? Wait a minute. Crippin' is black people?
Yeah, that's the set. What do you mean?
It's white niggas from the Crip. I mean, from the
One
set.
or two, but it's like black people. Like that's like blackness. Like
what the
Crippin'
fuck
is like
right
Los Angeles blackness.
So you think if you denounce Crippin', you sell out black people?
Yeah.
Oh, it's deep. They got you. They got their hooks in you.
Ooh.
Like if you denounce
the savage.
Coach, if you denounce Crippin', that's just like calling it he a fraud. Then it's like you're a fraud.
You just bought me.
He beat
just,
now
you can't trust nothing else. You can't trust anything he say after that point.
Would you $10 million? Would you denounce?
I'll just probably take it for a motherfucker challenging me like that.
Oh man, God. Here we go. You was gonna
maybe,
rob
so
him.
maybe like $1 billion.
$1 billion?
Yeah, then I can get my.
So it is a number on. It's a number on your soul, then.
Well, it's not my soul because then I can help all my other homies. Like we all gonna stop doing it.
So you gonna? We all gonna stop. So nobody gonna be no more 7 done. 7 straight done.
We all paid now. Your name is Pluck Herman, Michael, Tic Tac, Gerald.
7th Street gonna have Starbucks and shit and
Gregory. Warren, no more Woody G. Warren, no more Maybach. Your name is Ron. Dave, no more Slowpoke. We so regular people.
So you go bury like a good, good funeral and stuff with everybody.
Yeah, we gonna celebrate all that, and all my homies gonna.
G get a bit.
It's gonna do like the Catholics do. You gonna make it the same.
G get $1 billion.
Same
you done too?
What?
You done Crippin'? You done?
I'm gonna be his friend and still be a Crip.
Yeah. See, he's Crip for me.
Yeah,
he gonna Crip for me.
Yeah, that's it. You don't have to worry about it.
You gonna call up King? Hey, King, get some Crippin'. I need
I'm there.
Shout out to
some Crippin'. I need
I'm there.
KG 89. He said, "Nah, I can't make Sonic deal." Nah. Like I'm saying, my thing is if you ain't into that, so that's the problem to me. Like with Akademiks, so like even the homies that think that's how you gonna win, it can't win that way because they're covering the culture. You are the culture. Like I watch Spider SP, my nigga from 9-7, right? He a rapper, dope nigga. As Spider tried to do it, and it's hard because you're gonna keep running this shit all the time. You're gonna run into a million politics because you are of the culture. Nobody holds Act to a cultural standard. Nobody holds Flacco to a cultural standard. He can say anything.
Why don't you think they held this nigga to a cultural standard?
They're not of the culture.
They'll call the police on you too real fast.
You know what the crazy thing is? And I agree with you. I don't think they have the culture, but people looking in think they are the culture though.
Ooh, nobody.
A lot of these young niggas.
Nobody think Act is street.
Not the culture.
Not one person thinks.
I don't know why y'all niggas acting like it's a bunch of 47-year-old, 50 nigga-year-old niggas.
Street, coach.
I'm not street. Nigga, don't barely think it. Like, don't barely.
Out of that.
Hey, exactly. Don't barely think it. Nigga, a Chinese smidge. A Chinese smidge. This one I knew I was a street when I let a nigga bump my basket in Costco and I just said, all right, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir. You got it, sir.
No, it's like they're not of the culture. We all know that.
So okay, so you know that it's a 17-year-old nigga right now who think Akademiks is preaching gospel.
Yeah, he probably going to school
because he's like a regular suburban kid. Yeah.
So are they not of the culture either?
He on the internet 24 hours a day.
If you think Act telling the truth, you definitely not.
In your mind, it's 12 niggas from the culture. You and a couple other niggas like you and King. That's it.
No.
So I'm barely.
You grew up in street urban culture.
I did.
But you of the culture. It don't matter now that
away from you,
you're not necessarily, but you understand the rules and regulations. You know, if you do some dumb shit, you know not to tell the rules. You understand of how we carry ourselves. You grew up in street urban culture. Act and Flock didn't grow up in street urban culture.
They say anything.
Drake didn't grow up in street urban culture. That's the problem. They don't have the morals that people grew up through. even though you're not a gang member, right? You grew up in the culture, right? It's the same thing. Don grew up in the culture. He's not a gangbanger, but he understands the rules of how we conduct ourselves. Flock and act is American as apple pie.
You have street filters that you deal with.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have street filters. They just go.
So, because you understand some of the bylaws of the
Okay, we say bylaws. Go ahead.
of urban street culture, does that make my mom and dad urban street culture?
We already had a conversation about your dad. He's
Shout out
ruthless.
to
No, my real dad is
Yes, you're
he's
ruthless.
really
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
he's a
saying.
real gang. He's a
Shout
big
out to
gang
saying,
member,
so
but
you can't
shout
say
out
that
to
no more.
Alias One.
Okay,
They are
bad
a part of the
example.
culture. It's just the culture has been degraded. They're not a part of the culture.
Nice try, coach.
But this is the problem because people keep thinking being black means you're a part of the culture. Every black person don't grow up like this.
But you just said you if you denounce Crippin, you turn your back on the black people.
No, that's not.
He
That
said
is
him.
me, because I understand Los Angeles street urban culture to a whole nother thing. But if you don't hear me talking bad about a bunch of Crippin.
Why we just can't say
Wrong
hip hop?
question, coach.
What's the right question?
The academics and Flacco turned their back on the black culture.
They never did. I mean, not the black culture. That's different because one is from Africa, one's from Jamaica.
Okay, so they're not even from here. Okay, I see
It's
what
a
you're saying.
different thing.
Okay.
And black culture is vast. Like there's not none of this shit is black culture. All of this shit is culture created by black people, but all this shit ain't black culture.
It's
Yeah.
funny because one day we talking about black culture and you said hair like it because
Yeah,
it's so
there's gonna be very few things
exactly. It's very few things I
that
can
we
say.
all do the
But
same.
the stuff I'm trying to take, okay, but it's not all the same. I think the closest thing we got to black culture is he won't give it to me, but I think it's hip hop and I think it's the NOI. I hate to say
No,
it.
because there's black people who grew up never
What you know
fucking
about
with
the
hip hop.
NOI?
I mean, I got family members who part of NOI and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I just
agree,
like that's the
agree
blackest
with
thing.
NAI. I agree with NOI.
I feel like that's probably the closest thing we got
agree
to
with
black
that shit.
culture.
Yeah, that's for sure. But no, not hip hop.
I don't see Glasses won't give it to us. All right.
No, because that ain't something.
That encompasses a lot of
Stuff.
I don't know, man.
It's a lot deeper. Don't get me wrong. Black people created it, but just because black people create something, don't mean that it's black culture.
Would you look at FUBU as a black brand?
Yes.
Forest bias. I feel like that's what hip hop. Forest bias.
It's a little trickier because you can't trace it back to like Carl Kanai or whoever the founder of FUBU is.
So you don't think like cornrows and stuff like that's not a black culture thing?
I mean, you got a bunch. You got Paris Hilton and
No, we're talking about
all these white women running around
That's
cornrows.
what I said, like hair. But that's what I was saying.
Hair.
Yeah, I said hair.
That's what you mean. Okay.
That's where we start having similarities. And then again, it's like.
But all black women ain't wearing cornrows.
Oh man.
But we're not saying all black women ain't wearing cornrows.
Or black
you
men,
just don't
I
see
guess.
white women wearing cornrows.
Yeah.
You do.
Now. That's why we call it cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like when you see some hip hop. And I'm not saying all hip hop are
You
all
can't-
hip hop guys.
But you can't do that because
I'm not
they
saying
were
all
there
hip hop.
from the
I'm not saying
beginning.
all hip hop
You did,
guys.
when cornrows first happened, and whatever time, white people wasn't wearing cornrows back then.
It was some what's that boy named Milk? It was some white boy who grew up around all brothers who started off with cornrows.
He's still in this devil mode, you guys.
Shout out to Black October. He said, so if you don't grow up in poverty, not from the culture. I think a lot of black people grew up in middle class.
Thank you.
Hold up. I'm gonna get to that question.
Us middle class niggas.
Well, it's not about middle class.
Yeah, West, Mr. West.
It's not about middle class.
Drake.
Say Drake.
So if you don't grow up in poverty, you're not from the culture. I think a lot of black people grew up in middle class with no broken homes. They don't get looked at as the culture. It's way more dense than that, man. Like that's just a very okay. Historically, culture comes from poor people, right? Even if you're talking about spaghetti as a food with Italian people, if you're talking about tacos with Mexican people, it's going to be most of those things. Even like soul food is slave food. So a lot of cultural things come from people making do, right? That becomes the way of life because you have to make do, right? So I understand the correlation of poverty, you feel me, and culture, right? Bad classes, bad schools is where slang develops. You know what I mean? Bad schools is where slang develops. People trying to speak appropriately and they don't know how.
So what about the middle class blacks that never had to make do? Are they not of the culture now?
No, but that's the point. Like, right? Like I've broken this down a lot of times. Like if you go to Carson, Delamo,
Okay.
Anderson Park.
Delamo Mall. I had a lot of good memories in Delamo Mall.
Right. Not Delamo Mall.
I know. I'm just saying it.
So Delamo is like an area in Carson. Head grew up in Delamo.
I grew up with 7 niggas in my room.
Head grew up in Delamo. Absol grew up in Delamo. Reason grew up in Delamo. Jason Cash grew up in Delamo. Shit, I think Razzcast grew up in Delamo. This is this particular neighborhood in Carson.
Okay.
It's very middle class for black people. It's affluent. But that shit right next to Compton is right next to a poor ghetto in Carson.
But that's how everything is in LA.
Not everything. Cerritos ain't close to no ghetto.
I mean, how are we looking at Cerritos though?
Because I'm giving you the difference when we try to compare all suburbs. Some suburbs border urban communities and poor communities.
So it ain't no fucked up places in Cerritos?
No.
I already fuck with Cerritos.
So you're saying if they're border places like that, then
that's where you get your flavor from.
At least
so you got to at least border a poverty-stricken area.
I mean, if you have money, why would you have culture? Like, what would be the
this
point?
Is craziness right here.
Can you answer the question, Coach?
Like,
why would you have culture if you have money?
Okay.
That's your culture.
Somebody poor gave you the culture.
He's saying poor is a culture. Your culture.
No. Poverty creates culture. Like making
so money. So can money create culture?
No, it creates tradition.
I think money appropriates culture.
Money creates tradition.
So money creates tradition.
Yeah.
And being poor creates culture.
Okay. The way they got spaghetti, right, is all the vegetables that was spoiling, right? Because everybody would just eat the vegetables fresh. But when all the vegetables were spoiling, instead of throwing them away, they would throw them in a pot, season it up, and then put it over a cheap starch substitute.
Okay, and I get all that. I get you. But you know it's going to be a lot of middle class black people mad at you because you're saying they don't have no culture.
I'm not saying they don't have no culture.
Unless they grew up on the borders of
I'm telling you that's
Compton
where,
or some shit.
That's where culture comes from. That's where the flavor comes from. I mean, look, if it's going to make you mad that you don't come up with shit because you actually don't have to come up with shit, if necessity is the mother of all invention. The desire to communicate creates slang in the community. Why the fuck would you be in Beverly Hills making slang up? You think you just cool? Slang, this shit ain't. We don't talk this way, Coach, because it's cool.
So you don't think some people from Beverly Hills that make no slang up? They got their own little lingo out there.
No,
like wowzers and
they came from surfers,
and they probably lived in Beverly Hills.
No,
yeah, Malibu.
Yeah, but even they're not living there, right? That's where they go to surf at.
Even though
like flavor come from people trying to make do.
So you ain't never seen nobody from Malibu or Beverly Hills, and you was like, oh, that, and you heard them talk like, okay, that nigga is kind of
no.
Yeah, I disagree. I think you're right, Coach. You heard somebody from Beverly Hills and kind of looked at them like, damn, that nigga kind of weird.
I've never thought they was weird. They sound like they from Beverly Hills. But like if you speak perfect English, why are you using slang?
These niggas ain't speaking no perfect English.
Who the fuck don't speak? Y'all don't realize most Americans speak perfect American English?
Nigga, you run around here trying to speak perfect English all the goddamn always going to the dictionary though. Well, the definition of you don't even like slang, I think.
I love slang, but
do you?
But I speak English to communicate with other humans.
You didn't point at me like I was.
No, I'm saying because some people I gotta talk to, they don't know what I'm talking about if I start popping it. They don't know what I'm saying.
Okay, but and I get that. You right. You right.
Might be one.
Right. Even though Glasses.
No, I can't get nothing past Coach. If I say something to Coach,
man.
If I say, man, I'm gonna line this nigga up, he know what that means. If I say whatever I'm talking, he gonna know what I mean.
I'm saying, I'm saying like Glasses don't got to talk to me, you know, super. You know, I know King think I'm from the suburbs or some shit. I don't understand.
Oh, not in Louisiana.
Shout out to Black October. I believe culture truly comes from your history and how you're raised and where your people come from. That's the point. It don't just come. If your people was raised in Beverly Hills for 10 fucking generations, there's not gonna be no motherfucking flavor there. Why would there be flavor?
And this coming from a nigga who grew up poor. I did not have money when I was growing up.
You know what eggs and top ramen is?
Well, I'm
Okay, I'm done.
I don't even know what top ramen. I didn't know what top ramen was when I was a kid. Nigga, I was eating sugar bread and shit like that. Nigga,
man,
top ramen. You was rich. I'm guessing. You was rich. You had top ramen. You was rich. All right. Anyway, nigga. But anyway, so I'm just saying, like, I just feel like Glass is probably kind of ostracizing this whole section of black people.
The fact that you feel ostracized because you just not it is fucking ridiculously weird.
See, look at him. He just, look at it.
That's why you like. Because why the fuck?
Why do you not getting jumped by you coons, nigga? Like, what is happening right now?
Well, I'm saying, why do you feel ostracized? Because you're
coming out. He called us cool.
What the fuck is happening right now? This nigga weird.
Much love, Metal Gear. What's the deal? No. Why do you feel ostracized? Why is it cool to be cool until you don't like something? Okay, look, you can actually be down. Come be down. Forsake all of your luxuries and come be down.
But you can't say cool.
Wait a minute, but first of all, Glasses, you know good and damn well ain't nobody trying to. Well, you know it is a couple of crazies motherfuckers who come off their high horse to try to come down there and be down. It'd be fucking ridiculous. I don't know why they doing that because we don't want to be there.
So let me ask you a question. Okay, let's talk. Let's say anything that's a cultural movement. Like let's talk about like. Why the fuck would you make hog malls if you have money?
Oh, good point.
I don't know what a hog mug is.
See, he don't know everything.
Why would you make chitlins?
He don't know everything
if you don't have money.
What's chitlins?
I mean, I know what chitlins are, but
why would you make chitlins? Why would that be a thing if you have money? You would only do that to remember the struggle.
It's rich white people probably man they're making chitlins right now, chitterlings right now.
Yeah,
they call them chitterlings though.
What we do?
They're like, oh, who makes some
but I'm saying,
bomb chitterlings?
I'm saying if you have money, why would you get a chitterling?
Because to see how you niggas is eating, like see
how you poor people are eating.
So you don't think it's rich niggas, rich blacks with money eating chitlins?
Yes. Dr. Dre's mom, when I met Dre the first time, she made a soul food New Year's evening. But they also come from the ghetto.
Did it taste rich?
It tastes fire.
I'm saying, did it taste like poor people southern or did it? Oh, okay.
But that's because they come from the ghetto.
They learn how to cook pork first.
Like you learn, like why the fuck would somebody have money, eat greens?
Come on now, greens. You don't think niggas with money's eating greens?
Okay.
They eating kale. They at least eating kale.
Not greens of any greens. Greens, mustard greens, turnip greens. Why would you get that?
I'm glad from Idaho. Man.
They probably. I'm saying they probably. They probably are.
Why would you get a vegetable that takes hours and hours of cooking to be tender when every vegetable outside of that you can eat raw?
I'm saying they probably slow cooking some kale with some turkey bacon, but I don't know if they got eating greens. The upper class. They probably that's probably how they eat their greens.
White or black upper class.
Nigga, black, white. I don't know why a black nigga would probably go get a chitlin. If I had money, I don't know. If I had money, my children ain't never seen a chitlin in their goddamn life.
That's what Glasses is saying right here. You're proving
so, but I'm saying, so is my children are not from the culture because they ain't never seen. But if they get caught doing some shit, they ain't gonna snitch on nobody. They didn't been in these situations. If they come together, they gonna ride together. That's how they get down. But they don't know what a hog mug is, no pig feet, no chitlins.
You know why?
Why the fuck would I buy one of those?
Because you know why people used to buy them? They didn't have money.
You got money now.
I know, but nigga,
so then why else would you? That's a cultural part of soul food.
But if
he hitting you up with an H.
But if all I'm saying is, so what do I say about my children then? My children ain't from the culture.
No, we didn't
see. Like if Glasses have children right now, they'd be of the culture. Glass ain't no poor nigga.
He's gonna steal the
ain't no bum. Like he's struggling, making fire with sticks and shit. Like what is happening right now?
But I wasn't always here. Like I wasn't always here. It wasn't always cool. I wasn't always able to pay for a studio.
Glasses go to his house right the fuck now and smell chitlin cooking. He gonna be appalled. No, he gonna walk. What the fuck? What you doing up in there?
Think about it.
You cooking his chitlins for?
That's
his kids.
But that's part of our cultural makeup now because I come from that. But I'm saying if you never had to do it, why the fuck would you choose that?
Okay, all I'm saying is my son, he played in the Snoop Dogg football league. He had a game in Compton. That nigga looked at me. We got in the car because we were going to go to the game in Compton. I said, oh, he said, where we going? I said, we're going to Compton. This nigga said, oh, we're going to New York?
No, that's
so all I'm saying is he not from the culture now? Because
that's the dad's teacher.
I'm just saying, I ain't never took the nigga to Compton. What we doing? First of all, I didn't go to Compton till I was grown anyway.
You never took him to New
I was raised in Inglewood. Nigga, why the fuck would I be in Compton? What am I going over here for? But nigga thought he didn't know Compton was even he thought that shit was in New York. Is he not from the culture? Because
sheltered.
Yeah, he was a little sheltered nigga. Like,
No,
why would you
little,
not?
Not little. A lot.
Should we raise our kids the way we was? If we could do better,
we should raise them with the knowledge of what we learned to keep them out of stuff that we do.
He ain't got to know everything that I seen or done. He don't got to. Nigga, Glasses get a kid. He ain't gonna be taking that nigga to the 7. Come on, nigga, let's put you on real fast. What are you talking about? Matter of fact, that's a great question. Glasses, would you, if you had a kid, would you put him on?
He not from where I'm from.
Oh,
why would I put him?
Nigga, this nigga's gonna get put on from places that they ain't from all the time.
I hate that.
Lil Wayne is a blood, apparently.
But I'm completely against that. That's kind of where I stand up. I'll be like all the time, like that. If I have one issue with gangbanging, it's the fact that it's too desperate to recruit people.
What hood exactly? That's what I'm saying though. Like,
so I disapprove.
Would your son not be from the culture then at that point?
He wouldn't be from 7th Street for sure.
Okay, of the culture though, would he be of the culture?
Possibly I'm his dad, so maybe he's gonna pick up some of my ways. I'm his father if I have a child. But I'm saying that's not the point. That's how most of the stuff passed down. Like none of us were slaves, but we eat slave food.
He's going to steal what he knows of the culture. Like me, I wouldn't steal what I know of the culture into my son or daughter.
I mean, of course.
When they go out in the streets, they ain't going to be scared of every black person they see. They ain't going to be doing all this crazy stuff.
I mean, for sure. I mean, of course. If, you know, my children ain't scared of black people until, you know, they scared of Glasses now because he hemmed them up and shit, yelling at them. But, you know, trying to talk that Magic Johnson shit to him.
It ain't nothing to him up. I just
him these niggas up with this LeBron hatred.
Oh, here we go.
No, I ain't about to bring it up. I'm staying away from it. I'm done with that.
I've never seen a LeBron fan as much as you are. Die hard.
Nigga, come on now. I ain't even no LeBron fan like that. I ain't no real LeBron fan. Y'all niggas know some real LeBron fans.
Did you hear the Pusha T? Did you hear the clip song?
Yes, I did. I did hear it. So I ain't gonna lie. It took me a minute to even understand he was dissing Travis Scott. I heard the Kanye diss right up front. You know, that shit was right out there. But I had to think. I was like, lip gloss. What are you talking about? So I kind of like, oh, that's Travis Scott.
He named the album. He used the album in the song.
What it was the album? What album?
Because
I ain't up on Travis Scott music like that.
He had hold up, clips.
You talking about the new one they just dropped, right? Yeah.
So be it lyrics. I'm sure they got the lyrics up this fast.
Because when I heard it, I started asking questions and shit to people. I was like, hey, who's he talking? Who's that other? Then somebody was like, Travis Scott. I was like, oh, that is Travis Scott he talking about.
Yeah, he did some dog shit out of Travis.
You go play it?
But did he just, was it really
King?
You can't play it. You can't play it, King. Oh. But can you, was that really dissing the dog shit out of him?
Other people's shows. Yeah, he did.
You said stop what?
Watching other people's shows when they review music. He said, you cried in front of me. You died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street.
Yes.
And her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gonna call it the way they see it. But I got the video. I could share it and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it.
That nigga said a lot in the little words.
So we not rating the motherfucking song?
No, that motherfucker. It was actually hearing Glasses read the shit was way more venomous than when I listened to it. That shit was bad, actually.
He got that.
Yeah, that was bad.
And he said, this is why he said it. He said, it was interesting because I'll be complaining about this same shit. He said, he called him a whore. He said Travis Scott's a whore. He did a whole thing where he explained that Travis Scott like played both sides. And this is what I be talking about when I be talking about uncultural shit. Like, you watching Pusha T hold niggas to cultural standards. Street urban cultural standards, loyalty, riding with a nigga, not stepping on that side of the street.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he noticed that with Travis, and that's why he giving him a lashing. I'm actually really more excited than I was for the Clips album because I feel like where they are and where Kendrick is, they trying to put belt to ass on kind of the last bit of this clown shit that's been happening. The same thing you talking about, where it's like all these uncultural people like kind of prostituting themselves around like they the genuine article, and now niggas is calling they bluff.
Do you feel like him getting away from Kanye is making him more authentic with what he's saying on record now?
He always been authentic.
I don't know, man, because I think it seemed like he had some shit to say about Kanye and Travis that he held in until he got away from them.
Well, I don't know if he got away from them, but I'm not mad at what you're saying. I mean, I think definitely you know, if this person doing business or if that's Ye's protege to some degree, right? It probably wouldn't be cool for you to be saying talking shit about Ye's protege signing Ye. I would imagine
Yeah.
that's probably not smart. But he said a bunch of old fly shit on that shit. He was talking crazy.
No, that's it's funny because I only listened to it one time, and when I heard it, it sounded cool. But now that you read it and I really took the words in, bro, hey, that shit was venomous, nigga. That shit was bad, actually.
He said Pusha T, Travis is harmless and corny.
Who said this?
This is what Pusha T said about Travis.
I mean, I don't know. You might want to ask Cody Rhodes about that. You know,
Cody Rhodes, the wrestler?
yeah, you know Travis wrestling now.
Oh, you seen that?
Yeah, that's not real.
That's not, I don't know. You might want to ask Cody Rhodes. He really black Cody Rhodes are out there by accident. How you let this untamed nigga in wrestling?
Oh God,
they're already hurting people.
I think like I said, I'm happy because I've been calling out this street urban culture shit for a long time. You feel me? And I'm like, this is the same conversation that we in right now. That I'm telling you, I'm like, bro, like, no, like you're not ostracized because you're not this.
So is Travis Scott not of the culture to you?
I've been
Was he
saying it
never?
for years. I always thought he was kind of like a middle class, upper class suburban kid, like that made rock music. But he rapped and kind of surrounded himself with some of the things of culture, so people automatically gave it to him. I mean, when you black, we can't imagine people being black and not being like of the culture.
Okay, so I got a question. How do we feel about people being tight with niggas who are corny and lame to them, but when they fall out, now they corny and lame to them? But you been with this nigga for years and years and years, hanging with this nigga. Now all of a sudden we didn't have falling out. Now I'm at you, and I think you're a corny lame motherfucker.
Good question,
I don't know who was hanging out with somebody corny and lame and then said they was corny and lame. They finished hanging.
I mean, you don't think that Pusha T, like you said, hanging out with Kanye?
There's no way possible. Well, he didn't think Kanye was corny and lame.
How not? How could you not?
It's fucking Kanye West.
The fuck you talking about? Like, so you already said he was never. You never thought Kanye West was from the culture. You never thought he was of the culture.
No, I always been on the fence about it.
Oh no,
I always had questions about it because
nigga, you
like,
just said it last episode. You said
no, I didn't say I didn't. I told you I always been on the fence about it. Same thing, even from the last show. I'm saying the same thing.
So you on the fence if Kanye West is of the culture?
Again, is he of street urban culture?
No.
Okay, so it's like this, right? The reason hip hop could only be birthed in a place like New York, my perspective is because everything is in this tight little fishbowl. So even the richest motherfuckers and the poorest motherfuckers ride the same train. So the flavor is it's not like LA. LA, you could be a rich ass motherfucker and never get a ghetto experience in your life.
All right.
You can't do that in New York.
Okay.
New York, the richest motherfuckers and the poorest motherfuckers ride the same train. It'll be a motherfucker worth 500 million and a motherfucker worth, 500 pennies on the same train. And it's everybody demand the same respect. So I think New York is the only kind of place hip hop could come about because everybody is going to be a lot more familiar with the flavor of street urban culture. Everybody's going to be, that's why like a movie like The Warriors, like all that stuff, it can fit because everything is so compacted in.
I get you 100%.
That's not like that in LA. LA, like, or in Houston. You could be black. Like you could be black in LA and you may not fuck with niggas at all. It's not impossible. It's not like that in New York. You're gonna run into the culture. You're gonna run into the flavor all the time in your daily life because it's all right next to each other.
Oh, okay, so I know you told a story about how Drake used to want to do a song with you, but you turned it down.
Sure.
Like you didn't want to do it. I'm saying, like
he didn't want to work with him at all.
Yeah, he didn't want to work with him at all. So because I think you understood that Drake wasn't what you was on. Like he wasn't.
Yeah, I just didn't think we mixed. Not necessarily I knew much about him, but he was like this kid from Nickelodeon. Don't get me wrong, when they pressed play, the nigga was amazing, but he just was like kind of regular guy. Like he just wasn't like on no timing. Like, and like at that time, our music was worlds apart. Like this in 2019, I'm making songs like Crip Gang and I Sell Dope, and he making songs like Best I Ever Had and
That shit was fire.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Best I ever had was like, okay, but I'm saying, so if you ever came out and called Drake lame, corny, or whatever, I would listen to that and be like, all right, because knowing the story and all that type of shit, like I get it. He always thought this nigga was corny and lame.
But I would never call him that because I think it would be disingenuous. But Pusha and Kanye is different, right?
Okay.
Like, so I realize Pusha, we kind of see a lot of things the same way, even if we don't even talk about it like that.
Okay.
But like Kanye is a genius. He's sharp. So you're gonna fuck with Kanye, even if he's not necessarily culturally transparent like you're gonna notice certain things that he could do, and you're gonna respect him as a craftsman. You're gonna respect him as like a fashion icon. You're gonna respect him as a creative of music. He demands a different respect, even if even if you question his cultural connection.
Okay.
It's gonna be a different respect. Like I'm gonna have a different respect, even if I no matter what. Like same respect I got for Drake. It's like, nigga, I know you're dope as fuck. But again, does that mean like we gonna coexist? It may not be a place for us to coexist. Now, mind you, Drake changed his whole shit. We was talking about it earlier today. Drake started making gangster rap songs. I didn't think that was possible. I did not think the world was no way possible gonna let this nigga start talking tough one day.
It's crazy too, because niggas like it more when he rap like this too.
My favorite song is Nonstop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But also it's like, you could have never told me that the world was gonna allow him to talk tough. And now people actually kind of believe cuz it's tough. They be like, he tough. And I'm like, they be like, man, he going. I'm like, bro, like, why would he do that? Like,
I mean, you saw him shadow boxing in that water.
Yeah, but I also know stories where people hit him upside his head, didn't do nothing.
It wasn't water. Like he was
like, yeah, water don't punch back.
Exactly, water ain't punching back.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And okay, so that's why I like asking you these kind of questions, because you kind of give me an insider perspective on the shit. Because you already know how I feel about Kanye.
Sure.
Travis Scott, I ain't never really thought about the nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you, but hearing the clips talk about these dudes, I kind of was like, it's tight, it's dope. What he's saying is venomous, but I'm almost kind of like, man, you've been hanging with the nigga for 10 years. Like now all of a sudden he lame and he whack and all this type of shit. Like, where was this energy 5 years ago or whatever? But I see what you're saying though.
Yeah.
You might even look at Kanye like that.
I'm sure he gave Kanye some jabs when he was there. I would believe it.
It's funny because now that I'm thinking about it, in some of the songs, like the first song they dropped, he kind of, it might have built up over time.
Man, listen, if you really like that, like how I am, man, it was certain places. I'm gonna have a moxie. I don't give a fuck if I was with Chuck at the time, when I was with Gang, when I was with Wayne, when I was with anybody, man. I'm gonna have a moxie that makes it unique, because I'm gonna always see myself as a little different than this person, even if that person might do this thing as the same.
Right.
So Pusha T go carry that same thing. So he probably looking at Ye like, Ye not necessarily on no street timing, but this nigga's a genius. But you gonna always carry yourself different. Like, nigga, somebody will beat you up. And ain't no nigga gonna do nothing to me.
And
that'd be something. I feel like that a lot of times. It'd be a nigga like I listen to niggas brag how much money they got. And I'm like, man, a nigga will beat you up and take your money. You can have $1 million, nigga will beat you up and take your $1 million. I can have 100,000 and nobody gonna take nothing from me. And that be enough to where, but some people in today's time look at that person as $1 million, even though they can't be a man and walk around and have their money, and they think that's dope. I saw a streamer talking about, it was a nigga left a comment like, man, niggas used to chase you home every day. He was like, yeah, y'all did. Yes, y'all did. Now niggas can't chase me home. And people in the comments like, yeah, see, now he rich. And I'm like, he's a bitch.
A rich bitch.
Yeah, like who the fuck cares if you got money now, you famous now? If you a punk ass nigga, you a punk ass nigga. So I don't give a fuck if now you popular and all that. You just a rich, you just a second away from a nigga taking your money again. You a punk.
Okay, and like I said, listen to Pusha talk. It is kind of like he starts seeing the writing on the wall. Like it's not like he might have didn't come in thinking that Kanye was a lame or a chump or whatever.
As he did.
You think so?
Yeah. Anybody from the street gonna look at Ye. I mean, maybe early on you kind of thought of him as like he just could be like a geek, but you pretty much caught it pretty early on that he was gonna be a little different of a dude.
I don't know. That first song, it seemed like he saw some shit happening in their relationship and stuff that was happening with Kanye and how he handles some of the shit, and he started losing respect for Kanye along the way. Like,
I'm sure, yeah, because it's only so long that other shit gonna carry you before now you want a nigga to be a man. Look, this is the thing. You always ask me what I respect about gangbanging, right? Here you go, King. The primitive approach at masculinity.
Okay.
Of not letting a nigga just do anything to you. Like, that's what gangbanging really is. So when you don't see, it's being a man at its most primitive level. When you see other niggas not be a man and they don't have no man, I'm not saying if a nigga do something, you got to kick his ass or hurt him. I'm saying, but you got to handle your business. I don't give a fuck if you a man and however you go about it, you got to stand up for yourself. It's another thing you let a nigga just do something to you. And so, like, Push know the same thing I'm saying. I bet you money is going to come out. This is all over that bitch. This is all over that girl. This ain't about Kanye mama. This ain't about none of that shit. This is about he lost that girl and now he going out like a sucker.
So you don't think a little bit Kanye mom died? You don't think he went a little bit, and then maybe his woman took him over the edge?
Nah, his woman took him over the edge. He'd have been okay. Because, and it's like, he scaled the game so well. Like, he see what it takes to be successful, but it can't be at all costs. Everything for him is at all costs. Like, you knew you shouldn't have married that lady.
That was his Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, but nobody should marry Marilyn Monroe. Nobody.
That's facts.
Why would you marry Marilyn Monroe?
Why would you marry Marilyn Monroe?
You know what I mean? Why would you marry some, you know what I mean? Why would you marry Kim Kardashian? Like, what are you doing? Like, that's not the kind of girl you marry. Not us. Not like if it's Adam kind of into that cook world or like Puff or somebody that's a cook. Okay, then you could like that. That could make you feel better. But it's like, if you were like a regular person, why would you marry this lady? Like, you see this lady on some other timing. Like, her whole get down is different. She's fucking on tape. You know she's sucking.
Maybe
dick.
Kanye a cook. Maybe Kanye on that weird ass Adam time.
But the problem is now when you can't control her, I mean, now you falling apart. Now you sitting in her bushes and all that. Because you know, and she knocking people down that you done told her you don't fuck with. She don't even care about what you thought. You know what I'm saying?
She said sitting in her bushes. Is it? Wait a minute. So is
genuinely sitting in her bushes?
I was just about to ask that. This is really a true story.
Yeah, he was sitting in her bushes.
You ain't never sat in no bushes for no woman, King? No.
That's hard, man.
Hell yeah, it's hard, nigga. Sitting in the bushes for a woman.
I probably done some stupid shit.
So I fuck with Push. I fuck with pushing them. I fuck with Push on the shit. You know what I mean? I think it's been time for the streets to take this shit back. I think it's been time for the streets to take this shit back. I've been saying it. I've been telling AD and that shit for years. It's been time for the streets to take all this shit back. It's been time.
So how do you go about doing that?
Right now, start cutting heads off. Just like Push doing.
Oh, okay, like Push. Okay. I don't know what you sometimes. I don't know what the fuck you on. Right on. I thought this nigga sharpening up his blade over here. Really gonna go cut some heads.
You just start cutting heads. Because it's way too much bullshit that people looked at. And it's gonna be a rough transition for people to come back to the streets.
Okay.
But the problem is, like, you don't got these niggas talking about nothing else but street shit. They talking the same shit we live. Niggas that be talking shit about street niggas and then they just look like street niggas. They'll be talking shit about rappers and then they just wearing chains like rappers. Like, they're not offering something different. They just want to be in position without going through the struggle that niggas did to get in a position in the first place. They not trying to abandon it. Why they won't change? If that's the case, why are they doing the same thing that a nigga from the street doing in the first place?
But do you think chopping off these niggas' heads, do you think that stop corporate dollars though?
Do it stop? Possibly. Yeah. But we don't need no corporate dollars.
Why don't we?
We don't.
Like, wait a minute here. You don't like corporate dollars?
I mean, not if it costs you your soul. What? Sometimes it costs you.
This is what you waited to jump in on?
Yep.
They couldn't wait for that. Soul.
Shout out to Tree.
That's what I am. So I'm black.
Shout out to Tree. He said the internet made it so you don't have to go outside, and that's true. Like,
that is
hip hop is lacking a lot of outside. It's way too much keyboards. It's way too much screaming in my phone. It's way too much of that versus going outside. And niggas talk like they don't have to be held accountable.
But do we? You don't think we passed the point of no return? Niggas ain't going outside. Like, why would I go outside when I could talk, when I could be the biggest G gangster on the planet on this board? Like, why am I gonna go outside and have to really back it up?
I agree. That's why we witnessing what we witness
in Vegas.
But that's why hip hop loses its appeal every day. Because
you think hip hop loses its appeal?
Fuck yeah. Just like rock did. It just went, we don't even care about it. We looked up one day, you ain't never really cared about rock hard in your life. And you probably like some rock. You're like, yeah, I like them. I got a couple of their albums, but
that's a great point. Like, I never thought about that shit. I never thought about the fall off of rock.
It happened in jazz too.
Yeah, I guess it happens. It does happen.
You know what I mean?
I never thought about the fall off of rock, because rock used to be so big, it was the shit. And now you think about rock right now, you're like, who are good rock artists right now? Yeah. Who are the new rock artists right now?
Oh, we know you know.
Nah, man, I like the old rock, you know.
Here's the truth come out.
Nah, I like the old rock.
Like who?
Red Hot Chili Peppers and stuff like that.
And that's not even old. Yeah,
that's not
I'm saying that's me. That's from my era. Yeah, that's just from my era. That's just from my era. You know.
I'm saying, so I'm all for Pusha T and Doc cutting heads. Like I'm cutting me a head or two.
Wait a minute, who?
I don't know. I just figured it out.
Wait a minute. Hold up now. This is the type of shit I've been ready for you to say.
Long as niggas don't try to play in our arena. Like it's niggas, I'm tired of niggas trying to play in our arena.
You ain't got your eye on nobody that you might think about chopping the head off of?
Not really, because I ain't mad enough yet, but I'm just keep getting mad. Somebody gonna jump out.
You ain't mad enough yet.
No.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you ain't mad enough yet? No. All this bullshit going on. It's head chopping season, nigga.
And he started a streaming show now.
Exactly.
And you ain't ready to chop somebody's head off?
Just because I started something, everything I do, King, is authentic, dog. I don't do anything for no motherfucking press or nothing. So when I'm on it for real.
But see, and that's another thing though. That you don't think you got to learn how to chop a nigga head off a different. I feel like the only way you know how to chop a nigga head off is with a real sword or some shit. Like, niggas ain't chopping heads off like this no more. You can't do this, Glasses.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot. It's like, no, it's against the law. And I know you don't believe in. I know you believe in the white man's law.
Yeah, it's always been against the law.
You just can't get Glasses got to.
Like
therapy.
Who would we diss? I don't know. Who would I diss? I don't know. Like I don't. Like, cause I think when Dot fucked over old boy in the battle, I think it fucked a lot of people up. I think now Push coming through, he really on Ye, he really on Trav. Like niggas finna have to draw the line. You either playing like this or you not. Like move somewhere else. Move out the way.
I mean, I feel like like Glasses said, he's authentic with it. But I just feel like if you're gonna be part of the solution, you can't wait for organic beef to pop up for you. Because if it's organic for you, you're gonna go too far with it. Like you might have to find somebody who you don't feel like you really want to chop their head off, literally, because you don't take this right. Like this ain't.
I mean, I think shit, they all feel the same. I think Kanye somewhere wanted to chop Pusha T head off right now.
You don't want to chop Joey's head off?
Why the fuck would I talk? Why?
Okay.
Yeah, like I just be naming random niggas. Like I don't give two fucks about them people.
But I'm
Joey not outside of the culture.
That's what I'm about to say. Yeah. I don't know if Joey's outside the culture.
New York nigga that rap, like for real, that came from Brooklyn. Like,
yeah, I don't think he would be.
I'm not talking about. You and Steel King, y'all so full of shit as people. I just wanted to make sure I go on live and tell y'all so full of shit as people. You can't manufacture real resistance. Like y'all keep thinking you can just diss somebody and people gonna tune in. And it's like, yeah, you can get a couple looks, but like you're not gonna get nothing. You gotta make something
Did you see
real.
That, Coach?
No,
that was your question.
I know, I didn't say that. No, because you threw out Joey. You just jumped out the window and said, Joey. What about Joey Badass?
I said Joey Badass because you were saying about, maybe you have to start somebody small.
But I was talking about a nigga from outside the culture. But I was talking about somebody outside the culture though, not like like Joey's of the culture. Like
he was coming after West Coast. That's why I was saying that.
I mean, I know why you saying it, but I think G is talking about chopping the heads off of all the culture vultures. Yeah, not just like, I don't think Joey's the culture vulture. I think that nigga is
just trying to compete for a spot in hip hop.
Yeah, so I mean, he would have to like
Sorry
maybe
about that Steel.
Gang up.
Throwing in on this.
No, that's you and Steel. Yo and Steel, y'all Steel. Y'all be like, this the nigga mama. Damn.
So you don't think that? So because do you think one of the people they thinking about chopping head off is Kanye?
Pusha T chopping his head off.
Okay, so that lets you know that Kanye's not of the culture. He's outside the culture.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe you need to help step on the blade.
Oh, here we go.
I mean,
I'm not there.
because you just want to beat Kanye up for some strange reason. You just think that's gonna, man, I'm gonna get in a room with Kanye, and Kanye had never been in no room with your big ass nigga. Like, they ain't trying to be in no room with you.
For sure, we.
He probably heard, oh, G Malone trying to fuck you up. Like, he like, all right, where we going in LA? Just make sure we not there. And they
Kanye, whatever I feel Kanye have it, he deserved it.
He deserves. Wait, what do you explain that?
Whatever happens with Kanye, he deserves it.
I mean, I agree with you 100%. But you don't think that maybe? I think as you being a Kanye West, I'm not gonna say supporter, but a fan of Kanye West for all these years, do you don't think you owe the culture? Because you the problem. You part of the problem.
I did make a song called Kanye Should Have Never Married That Bitch.
You did.
That was like one of my first griefs. Like, why would you marry this whore bitch?
You did.
Now this whore bitch driving him crazy.
You right. You did say
now
that.
I'm calling the mother of his children a whore bitch. That's fucked up.
But maybe you need to write an open letter to Kanye though.
That was my open letter to Kanye.
Nah, nigga. Like, you need to talk more. Like, okay, we get that he never should have married that bitch.
That's the flawed everything with Kanye. Nothing else is wrong with Kanye except him marrying this bitch.
You think that's the flaw?
That's
the only flaw?
That's why he going crazy now. That's why he imploding.
You don't think that nigga's a hip hop vampire?
No.
You don't think that nigga running around here trying to suck talent from all the hip hop artists now? That nigga's a goddamn hip hop. That nigga shit could have played on Sinners. Like,
I mean, I don't know, because I don't see niggas doing shit without him that they do with him.
But the last good verse Kanye did with that, where he helped somebody else out, was probably on. And this was probably the last good verse in the last 10 years. And that probably was on that nigga Game shit. What's the name of that shit? Anybody know? You know that song? What he did with Game and on that shit Game just dropped his last album?
Easy.
Yeah, Easy. That probably was the last dope shit he dropped.
I mean, again, you're saying that like he got a bunch of hit records out. Now he getting records from everybody. It's just different, man. Nigga been in the game 21 years now or something.
That nigga try to see who's popping and he try to go grab him up. Like, hey man, you want to do some shit with me? That ain't even help him no more. Cause now the nigga trying to then he'll come back Dot for what? Why?
Because he's jealous.
Cause Dot is hot, the hottest nigga out.
Well, he said it. He was jealous.
I don't know. I can't wait to, I don't know how long it's gonna be, man.
It probably never happened.
10 years before you denounce this nigga and say,
denounce him for what?
For being him.
Look. Again, it's different. Like I never denounced Drake. I never denounced no nigga.
You just got to say Drake was Antichrist and Kanye was the damn near, what you call him, the pre-Antichrist or something.
I'm giving you my perspective and adjective on what I think they represent to hip hop.
And you think they represent that to hip hop, the Antichrist and the pre-Antichrist.
Well,
and you don't think
precursor to
the precursor to the Antichrist. Okay. So you think Kanye the precursor to the Antichrist, and you think Drake is the Antichrist?
Yes, to hip hop.
And you don't think that you should wash your hands from Kanye at this point?
Wash my hands from him for what? We're not gonna do no music. I ain't listening to no more music. I'm not. Look, if I had a bunch of shit to complain about him about, then I'd denounce him. The things I don't like, I talk about the things I don't like, and I want to do something to him. But if he did enough stuff to piss me off, sure.
Is Kanye West not the DJ Akademiks of rap?
No. That nigga he actually is unbelievably talented, unbelievably tough at what he does.
You don't think Ak is talented at what he does?
Yeah, but it's not of Kanye level. Kanye is like worldly.
Is Ak not number one at what he does?
No.
Who's number one at what Ak does?
Kai Cenat is bigger than Ak. Kanye was the biggest
thing. Is that what? I think you just lumping all streamers together though. Is he?
I mean, what does he do specifically that makes him unique?
I'm saying I think that Ak is kind of more hip hop based streamer. Like he more is talking about the culture.
He talk about anything. He talk about Trump and all kind of shit.
I mean, true, but you know, we kind of know where he kind of started his shit from.
He started his shit talking about niggas dying in Chicago, not necessarily about the art.
Is that not culture?
No, that's somebody fighting. That's like what's the lady name? Walters.
Barbara Walters?
Yeah. It was like the Barbara Walters of Chirac. And then he started covering the art as art came about that he was discovering, but he was just covering the war in Chirac at first.
I'm just saying, I feel like he might be more of a guy who covered the culture, the street urban culture. I don't think Kai should not give a fuck about street urban culture.
He covered the culture. He covered
From his
streets.
perspective, though.
No, not the culture. He covered the streets. Like fighting and shooting don't got nothing to do with culture. That's just humanity.
So I think the Academics covered the streets so much to where he damn near think he's streets now.
No, he don't.
Like DJ Akademiks, if say this shit go viral, DJ, you gonna be the next nigga DJ Akademiks gonna want to fight.
He's not gonna want to fight.
I mean, not want to fight you, but say he'll fight you.
I think he's scared of Glasses because I heard him talk about Glasses before on this show.
I don't think it's about
like,
fear.
oh, he must be scared of Glasses.
He's scared of all these niggas he gonna fight.
Yeah, but I think you conflate.
He gonna
fear.
fight Glasses.
I think y'all conflating fear. No nigga scared of me. That nigga's a grown man. But he also understands.
He don't keep tripping. You know, grown men are scared of other grown men.
I don't know.
It's pussy. I mean, it's
tell the truth, coach.
It's pussies out there, bro. It's bitches out there.
I don't believe that. But what I am gonna say is he understand that we don't do the same thing. He understand we are in two different worlds. Flacco understand we in two different worlds.
That nigga act is probably delusional by this time, man.
No, he's not.
If
he
you
said it today, If I was like y'all, I'm not even a street nigga. He keeps saying that.
nigga, but if you drink long enough, you get drunk. If you stand by a nigga smoking weed so much, you gonna get contact high. That nigga been around these street niggas who get vouch for him so long. This nigga think he secondhand street.
Now you got Kyle Grant saying this man speaking facts. Culture ain't shit but violence and fear.
Who said this?
This is some guy that said that.
I didn't make him say that shit.
That is what you said. He said this man speaking facts. This is what I be telling you all the time.
What are you talking about, nigga? I never said that. I never said he was speaking facts. I never said
you speaking facts.
I know he said I'm speaking facts, but I never said culture was violence and fear.
Hold on, Revenge. Kai Sanat is more street than that.
Well, more street than what?
More street than that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kai Sanat grew up. It's different. Like
for sure. Hold on one second.
Now who will win in a fight is different. I might like Kai in that too.
I think Kai might beat up Ack. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't know. I saw Ack throwing hands. He wasn't that scary. He was putting his hands up and doing his thing.
Wait a minute, hold the fuck up. Who?
He was in some boxing glove with some face gear on. I mean,
yeah, okay. I can see that nigga full face gear. He probably had 2 helmets on.
Teeth, what up? No, so look, Kyle, you said that you made this man think. You said this man think the culture is all fear and bullshit. The culture don't have nothing to do with fighting. Like what culture is over there right now and where these people fighting in Iran and Israel? That don't have. That's a fight.
Don't let this white man divide us.
No, you did.
I know. Don't let this white man divide us. This is a white guy.
Shout out to Revenge. I saw him say that. He said he used to play the video game because he was scared to go outside. I agree, but he also from New York.
That nigga will let you
go off the show. Man, I don't give a what he's talking about. Give me a key.
It's the blue one right there when you go by the door.
You know what? It's right out there, right there.
You know what a cake cutter is?
No.
Okay, god damn it.
Oh, you said a cake cutter?
Yeah, you know what that is?
That cuts cake?
Okay.
What are we talking about?
The blue comb that's right by
Kyle
the door.
Grant said y'all acting about Kai.
All right, I'll be right back.
And not about the culture because he's not about the violence.
If not, grab the pink one. That opens up both doors.
Kyle, that don't have nothing to do with violence. Right. Like I think y'all watch too much YouTube. Like
the blue cone
in the community, dog. It's like it's not just violence, bro. It's not even as much violence as you think. I think y'all watch too much TV and YouTube, bro. Like
colors and all that stuff.
Yeah, like that's not what's happening, bro. It's not a bunch of violence. Violence is normal in humanity, dog. Like you just missing a point. When you hear, it's not we need to listen to ourselves talk. You need to listen. You can't hear. Like if you're hearing me, then you're not listening to the point. Like listen, right? It's not about violence and fear. Standing up for yourself has nothing to do with violence and fear. You know what I'm saying? That's not that deep. Like you just kind of tripping. Kai's not the culture because they saying Kai's not the culture because he didn't grow up outside exchanging with other people. But I don't know if that quite means he's not the culture. I know what I'm saying because I repeat it all the time. It's just not about hood and violence, as you say. In DC, there are plenty of middle-class neighborhoods in MDVA, but there's a Section 8 in the middle-class neighborhoods, but the lingo fashion comes from the trends of DC. Yeah, it's a simple thought. It's not deep. It's not, I'm not saying people in suburban areas can't be raised in street urban culture. Like, if I understand correctly, LL Cool J is from an affluent working community in Queens, but he right there where it's at. So he's still going to be baptized in the culture. He's still going to be baptized in that flavor. So it's simple. It's not that deep. It's not about violence. Like violence is just a lame way for people that's not from the community to act like what's going on. So I just think it's different. I think Ak is a brother, but I don't know if necessarily he's hip hop. Kanye West is hip hop culture for sure. I don't know. I've been on the fence, Dre. Like I always been on the fence. You know, the homies from Chicago say kinda, and then some homies from Chicago say no. Some say he was so far away from the streets, it was scary. So what makes them fake? It's not fake. They're not faking it. I don't think, Sonic, that they're faking it, dog. I just don't think that's what it's about for them. I don't think it's about me and Teeth. Teeth is from, you know, the South, somewhere like on the East Coast in the South. I'm from Watts. We both grew up in the streets. The streets don't mean you grow up in violence. It means you grow up where there's a different moral compass and code, a different language being spoken. There's a different way you conduct yourself. It's the law is not the ultimate sense of morality. There's another level of morality. I got you, Mark. I got you, Brody. People, shout out to Ray Like the Sun. People who aren't of the streets don't understand the nuance within survive. Yeah, that's a big point. So it's like it's not about violence. Like, listen, man. If your hood has more than 30 days of shooting a year in the worst ghettos in LA, that's a violent place to be. That's like violent. It's not as much as you think.
There'd be more people dying in these mass shootings than in like a whole year in some of these places where people think it's violent.
Yeah, it'd just be one day too.
Be one day.
All right, so shout out to Metal Gear. Ever since Ye said he used that backpack sound, I excluded him from the culture. Hey, listen, Metal, straight up, bro. Every person that's questionable, if they're culturally from the culture, they all go backpack first. Drake did the same thing Kanye did. They all, because that's the easiest door to go through. There is no, you know what I mean? Like, there's not, the cultural presence ain't as heavy when you go through the backpack door. You just gotta like to rap. You know what I mean? But like, to come through the streets, you actually gotta be of said culture. You know what I mean? Like, people going to smell it out. So all of them dudes go through the backpack door. They go through the backpack door, and then they end up in the same place with everybody else all the time. The people that be real backpack rappers stay backpack their whole career.
Are they them guys you call them bippity bap?
No, like I wouldn't call Rappity Pappity.
Rappity Pappity. Is that what he called them? Rappity? Yeah, where Trap at? Rappity Pappity?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't call Kanye Rappity Pappity.
Common? Would you call Common Rappity Pappity?
No, I'll call Common just a real MC.
What about Mos Def?
No, I wouldn't even call Mos Def a Rappity Pappity.
Damn, what you got to be the Rappity Pappity to you?
Technique more important than what you're talking about.
Okay.
Or you have a couple of guys that really get to it, but it's when technique becomes more important than the substance of the song.
I feel like that might be the new definition of Rappity Pappity right there.
It's just a thought.
No, I feel like that's a Glasses fact. I feel like that's one of them real Glasses facts
right
there.
Thought. Yeah. So shout out to Lucky Lawrence. Was Lupe considered a backpack rapper? People did, but I don't think he considered himself. When I first met Lupe, he didn't consider himself a backpack rapper. Other people wanted to call him that. He didn't consider himself that.
I feel like King Los would be like a backpack rapper.
King Los is definitely Rappity Pappity. Los dope as fuck. That nigga hella technique.
Yeah. Now,
so Ray Like the Sun, that's a great point. Backpack rappers are of street urban culture. They belong to a certain sect of it, but their lifestyle is of street urban. Exactly. Right? Jurassic 5, 2 of them grew up in A-Tray, where Monster Cody from. 2 of them grew up there. That don't mean they're like Cody. They grew up in the same era as football and all them, but they're not like football. They're different. You know what I mean? But they grew up in the same culture. Like when I talk to a Kill to this day, if I'm speaking to him, he know everything I'm saying. Nothing I'm saying is getting by him. It don't matter that he's not from a gang. It's homies. Like a neighborhood is composed of a lot of different homies. It's not necessarily everybody is a killer, a shooter. That's very few people.
I mean, how many people you think really think like that to you? Like everybody in Compton or everybody in Watts is just all
I think most people think that.
killing. Like they all
I think
drive
most
by.
people think that. Like I was just talking to a dude right here, and he was saying that, like, it's just violence and fear. And I'm like, that's how you live your life?
Like how many niggas they think fit in the car to do a drive-by? Like they think like it's 70 cars in the line to go do this drive. It ain't a lot. The whole area ain't drive-buying on niggas and shooting people and shit. That should be crazy.
Shout out to Ray Like the Sun. Backpack rappers got get a bad rap because cats who don't want to stand next to like the gangsters. Real backpack rappers stand with and next to gangsters but don't participate. Soft cats cosplay as BPR. Facts. I agree. Damn, Ray Like the Sun cooking. Fresh dinner, baby. Fresh dinner. And that's what I'm saying, Colo Boy SFG. That's a great point. All people in the hood ain't on the same type of time. Exactly. We
That's
all
true,
grew up
yeah.
in street urban culture, but we all do our own lives. Like even being a Crip, everybody that's a Crip or a Blood is not the same exact thing. They don't do the same thing. Some homies got jobs. Some homies go to school, but they from the set. They homies. Feel me? It's not everybody that got a gun, Crip or Blood shooting. Most people that's Crips and Bloods never shot a gun. Most people. Everybody don't shoot guns and go around doing shit. Yes, certain homies do and certain homies don't. Know what I mean? But they're willing to. The gangbanger part is the willingness to break the law. It's the willingness. The law don't stand in your way. And there's a lot of people in LA that's exactly the same that are not gangbangers. Most people listen, violence is such a tricky word, Reg, man. Like, you want to look at violence, turn on what Israel and Iran doing right now. That's violence. That's violence. Shout out to Ruffian TV. People don't understand in the hood, street dudes have the potential to kill, but in reality, there's only a few that actually do it. That's facts.
I think that's everybody though.
But
Everybody got the potential to kill.
Yeah, but for some reason, gang members kind of get it the worst because, again, how it's being framed, and maybe to some of their own device.
Nigga, if you seen a white boy walk up there in some camouflage clothing, he's way more scary than any gangbanger I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's facts.
I've never been scared of one solo gangbanger before in my life.
A nigga, boy, white boy walk in with that
man, army fatigue on, gym bag. I'm a little nervous.
I don't have that because I'm up there in Washington. We got the military bases, so them motherfuckers is always walking around with fatigue.
The military dudes don't be like making you a little nervous when they walk by sometime. Like,
I'm used to it. I've been up there the whole
PTSD
time.
on your ass or some shit.
A nigga will.
Shout out to Just Be Yapping.
Clothes.
Shout out to Just Be Yapping. Facts. So many of us grew up in the hood but aren't violent and didn't grow up in the constant violence. Facts. It's more days in the hood Friday versus boys in the hood.
We got to get out of the stigma of thinking gangbangers are animals, though.
But that's what I'm saying. People can't help it.
These regular niggas. Like,
this is what I'm saying to you this is my point when you asking me about saying when people denounce it cripping. It's because in their mind, they're painting this stuff to the general public like cripping is so horrible. It's a life. Everybody trying to kill me. It's like, man, look, don't get me wrong. There are moments where it is tough being from where you're from, but that ain't most of your existence.
Let me ask you a question for Coach. Do you think there was some soft people that you seen, like soft Crips, that you felt like, oh, that nigga's soft? Glasses. I'm talking to Glasses.
Oh, you talking? Okay.
I'm saying for your question to Glasses, I'm just asking it for you.
Hell yeah.
Because people think like Crips is so hard, but yet I know I'll be looking at some Crips myself where I'm from. Be like, that nigga soft is all out.
Some of the biggest chumps. I grew up in Inglewood. Some of the biggest bitches I knew was from the hood. Like, nigga, what?
Because they scared.
Yes.
A lot of people join gangs because they can't hack it alone.
I didn't even want to join the game because some of the niggas I knew, I was like, this nigga's a pussy. He's a bitch. Like, why would I want to be where you from?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
like,
it's hard to try to look at like everybody is just vicious you know, and no, and when we in it, we look at other people that's in it too, like, damn, nigga,
That's how I felt when niggas
You
was
ain't
talking
gonna
shit about
just-
Thug and them. When Thug and them, they was like, man, Thug and them. I'm like, perfect, nigga. That's how I need niggas that I'm gonna beef with. I need tough niggas. I wouldn't want to beef with a buster, nigga.
Yeah, you know.
When I was mad as shit, that nigga did all that anti-crip shit. I was like, oh yeah. Oh man, do you know? Man, that's perfect. Cool. That make it fair.
Nigga, I done met some trash ass Crips and Bloods and some great Crips. Some of the best, some of the coolest niggas I've known are Crips and Bloods. Coolest nigga got some of the. I'm talking about like morals on the 10.
Oh yeah, I know some niggas that won't pick up guns that's in gangs.
Yeah, that's super.
That
I'm talking
won't
about
pick
like
up guns.
The nigga who
I would trust with my life.
The nigga who
Won't pick up
founded
guns.
Crip do not believe in guns.
That's what I'm saying. Won't pick up guns.
The nigga who founded Crip, the first Crip, did not like guns.
Yeah, so you know, it's not like what people think it is. Like everybody carrying guns and everybody ready. No, I know.
Shout out to Sonic. Yeah, it's just a family thing, and sometimes we put it down. Shout out to Ray Like the Sun. The media sold an identity to the public on the ghetto that's not real. It's so black and white. The propaganda works so well at times, we perpetuate the ignorance sold to us. And it's weird to me. You know what I mean? It's weird to me, dog, when I see that shit happening like that.
I'm telling you, man, gangbangers are not half as scary as these white boys. These white boys are trained.
Yeah, them niggas.
They coming out there killing 20 niggas at a time.
Man,
Like,
that man went to the Vegas hotel. I always tell, man, I remember he was talking to Joey, and I'm telling Joey, I'm like, Joey, niggas be beefing. I'm talking to my big homie Cool from Bebop. Bebop Watch Bloods. And he was telling me how fucked up it is. I said, Ronald, y'all can't convince me that all these gangs is tough. I don't care if it's the toughest gangs. Y'all ain't never put no poison in the pool.
man,
You ain't never poisoned the next generation of niggas gonna be from that neighborhood. You never went to the meat market and poisoned the supply of meat. Everybody in Watts had grenades at a time. Every hood was buying grenades. Ain't one nigga threw a grenade.
think about this. We all check our candy after Halloween. When your kids go Halloween, get candy from on Halloween, we all check the candy now because of not because of your area. When you went to your area and got candy, you knew it was gonna be safe. When you went out the area to go get candy,
Check that candy.
You checking that candy because you know them niggas is weird. Like they doing weird ass shit. Nigga, I done seen niggas come back from doing whatever they was doing, come back and be like, you hit a nigga? I might have hit somebody. It was like 15 niggas. I might have hit somebody. White boys ain't never said that shit. White boys hitting 20 niggas. They trained.
Man, that man went to Vegas, marched up the top into them hotels, shot some rifles, and knocked down 60 people in one day.
Exactly. That's what I'm
And
saying.
one
These
foul
niggas
swoop.
hitting people. We all got homeboys that did work and came back and didn't know if they hit somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did.
And the crazy part is them motherfuckers do it. Like right now, India and Iran is beefing. Excuse me, Iran and Israel beefing. Them niggas are sending missiles to apartment units
Mm-hmm.
right now. Like you could just see the missiles they got, and it's so crazy now the world we in because it's the phone. So motherfuckers over there recording, it's just missiles in the sky going to certain rooms in an apartment.
They putting cameras on missiles now.
Look how, like that's why I can't never let these niggas tell me about black people. That's why I feel like they got and King is right. They got cameras on missiles. They want to make sure it hits you. They want to relive that experience of knocking your punk ass down. Let us watch that. You know what I mean? Like niggas can't make me feel bad about black people, even when they decide to kind of infantry up and come together to make their own living. They can't hold a candle to none of this shit. They can't hold a candle. He not lying. Them motherfuckers got cameras. They was just Iran launched a bunch of missiles because Israel launched missiles at them. They launched a bunch of missiles. You can see them niggas is hitting specific apartment
Man,
units.
it's crazy.
That's how good the missile technology got.
And they getting
Fuck a
controlled
drive-by.
missiles. Remember, the missiles are controlled now.
Yeah, they flying them
They
motherfuckers
steer
into
them
them
and
niggas.
shit. Like that shit is nuts.
So that's why I'm not buying it. When niggas try to tell me about black people, Crips or Bloods, look, we do got some issues, some primitive issues, but it's more related to people just going through not having nothing, having value for life. Man, these is full-fledged countries, Iran and Israel, all that money in the world, and they still fighting. Both of these countries rich as fuck, and they fighting up endless resources. Russia and Ukraine, endless resources. Feel me? Israel, okay, they fucking over the Palestinian people there. They fighting like a motherfucking
holy war.
Yeah, like a war with like a gang in the center of them.
Yeah.
So it's like people can't make me feel crazy. I'm watching Trump tell niggas like, I don't know if I want to get down with them. Like, that's gangbanging. You can't convince me on this little dumbass shit we doing.
And I'm glad you named these countries too, because if anybody go look on a map and look where these countries are neighbors, they right next to each other. This is who you beef with. You like
gangbanging.
Yeah, it's just gangbanging. It's just worldwide gangbanging, bro. And then I don't know. So it just be weird to me.
That shit. Think about it. Ukraine, Russia neighbors. The group of the terrorist group, or what they reference that group. What's the name of that group that they beef with? That's on like the Palestinian side of Israel. What's the name of that? The terrorist or the group
one that starts
keep
with the
referencing
H?
terrorists.
So what?
What's the name of the group? That
Hamas? No.
Hamas. Yeah, Hamas versus Israel. That's a clique in Israel. Feel me? Iran and fucking Israel so close, they just launching missiles at each other, just back and forth.
Yeah.
And this nigga Trump talking about, let's make a deal. Make a deal? Y'all to kill my homies, nigga. Ain't no deal. You know what I'm saying? Where's all the diplomacy now? It ain't a nigga in sight over there.
And
where's the diplomacy?
They be acting like these wars be so sophisticated too. Like why they're happening.
Exactly. That shit be over the dumbest shit.
It be gangbanging. It be like
it be over the dumbest shit.
It's all a money grab.
And a lot of it do be about money too.
And it's weird that people think that's cool to fight and kill for money. And I'm like, dog, that's
It's
horrible. You the worst type of person in the world if you killing for money.
They taking American money and sending it over there. Motherfuckers over here dying.
Them niggas sending missiles. They got missiles. They got missiles, flying from Iran into apartment units in Israel. Into specific apartment units.
That shit is
we gonna knock off the dude that run the military program. That's Israel. That's how they started off, bragging about it. Put out a whole report. Like, yeah, we got him. He lived in Unit 3. We knocked him down. He run what?
But the whole apartment's gone now. The whole apartment building.
No, but see, and that's another thing. When they talk about gang, they out there, they shooting innocent bystanders. Innocent bystanders came from gang shooting. That's to people. Like innocent bystanders, like it be all kind of innocent bystanders in these wars. Thousands of innocent bystanders. Two people get gang.
What's so funny? That's one reason why when I was younger, I wouldn't come down to LA with everybody, because I looked at myself as an innocent bystander. No, seriously, because I didn't know how it worked. And so I wouldn't come to everybody like, nigga, let's go down there and kick it. I was thinking to myself, I don't know how they do that shit down there.
Who them niggas beefing with? Them niggas got going on. They be a regular nigga just get shot over some whole other shit.
Like wearing all my Seattle gear and be shot dead, not knowing what the fuck going on.
I don't believe World War III gonna happen.
So I wouldn't come down here for that reason.
I know everybody's saying World War III, but it's way too many white people getting some money now for them to let that happen.
Yeah, no World War III.
I hope not. I hope not.
No,
they all got bigger weapons than the shit they using now. They all got.
That's true.
Gangbangers, we gonna come through the chopper first day.
Exactly.
You gonna get everything the first day because it's hard for it to last 3 weeks in a row.
Ain't got nothing else.
So here go the chopper.
That's it.
First day, come through the chopper. Boom. You know what I mean? Them niggas is just started with lightweight. Yeah, we gonna send this little scud. That's the size of this table. Here, fly right into you. They sent 4 or 5 rounds. And they brag about it. Israel, let me tell you how gangsta Iran got. They got a Twitter account. I didn't think it was real. I think it's real. And they popping shit on their Twitter account.
I guess Twitter is really the spot.
I'm telling y'all.
I don't think a war will ever hit America, so that's why I don't think it'll never be a World War III.
Look,
I hope
We're
not.
not talking about people trying to blow up a building. I'm talking about actual.
I mean, I know what you're talking about. I hope not, though. I hope you're right.
Because then the world be done, and people ain't that stupid. Other countries.
See, shout out to KG Maul, 89. He said he said, man, they got the Iran military account. Niggas is updating you on getting cracking. But let them, gangbangers, they be posting about them beefing. What's Iran doing? Right now, they said the Zionist regime is running on fume. Its air defense missiles nearly gone, and we're only getting started. Nigga.
That nigga thought they update. Don't get
That's
cracking.
crippin'. They just barely get started. They can't fuck with us. Palestinians snapped and sent us this powerful shot. Iran's national hero on a phone screen with the Iranian missiles raining down on the Zionist cult in the background. They're tweeting this shit and showing bombs.
Talk about missiles running niggas down.
And look at the thread. It's not like, oh, y'all gang violence. Y'all fighting over nothing. They not saying nothing. People are like, holy shit.
Imagine turning around a missile just chasing you.
Persian arrows rain down on occupied Palestine. Zionist cult strongholds shattered in historic Haifa. Look at this shit, coach.
I was looking at that shit. That should be.
Look at this shit, man.
Watching that shit it be scary watching that shit. It be making me nervous looking at that shit.
And niggas trying to convince me about cripping and blood. Shut your stupid ass up. Yeah, it's possible niggas shoot me. There ain't gonna be no missile in my house.
You ever see real violence out in the streets, coach?
Real violence?
Like people getting shot and dying and all that shit.
Yeah, my
shout out to KG. He said that account sound like the 90s Death Row lyrics. It do. It definitely sound like some shit Pac wrote. Pac wrote all these tweets for him.
I mean, nothing like that. But you know.
Happy birthday to Pac. Oh, yeah, today.
Seemed like normal.
Yesterday.
Shit.
Zionist regime's billion-dollar air defenses keep failing. Paid for by poor Americans whose healthcare dreams were traded for dud missiles.
So I'll become.
You hear what I said?
No, say it again.
Zionist regime's billion-dollar air defenses keep failing. Paid for by poor Americans whose healthcare dreams were traded for dud missiles.
Wow. I become numb to this stuff because I've seen so much violence and all that stuff. I'd be like, it's life now.
I be kind of keep my ear to the streets on this because I always don't want to be chilling in my house and one day when the missiles with a camera coming to my window and shit.
And what you gonna try to do before he does it? Like, what's the last thing you want?
I'm gonna get under the bed, man. Like any smart. No, I ain't got.
Like me,
ain't got
nothing because when it happens, it's
I
not
got
like I can do
it.
anything much more.
But I would like to know if the talk's getting too heated to where I got to be like, all right, well, we
You
might want to
go
start.
to another country?
No, man. I gotta.
You got a bomb shelter? What you gonna do?
I want to tell people what I got because I don't want nobody trying to come to my house trying to. Nah.
Hold up, listen. Iran's military, the 10th wave of missile strikes, has precisely targeted the launch site of Zionist regime's fighter jets.
They've been blowing up some Russian jets too. That shit is crazy.
That shit crazy.
That is.
It's on Twitter, nigga.
That's on Twitter?
This is on Twitter, nigga. This is all on Twitter. Let me see if this going. Can I show it?
The Russians try to paint their airfield with fake.
You can't see it.
Concrete because them motherfuckers.
Liddy, what's happening?
Shit with drones.
Hey, this is the equivalent of niggas getting on Twitter with their guns and their rags and shit.
Exactly.
Talking about we just spin on the nigga block.
Exactly.
Like this is it right here.
But they call that news.
They call that dude.
Yeah, they call that news. Well,
And a clear flaming projectile pursues him.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Glasses about to show me a murder.
Shit, they got him.
Nigga showing me some murder. He showing me some murders and shit. I ain't gonna be able to sleep at night.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know how we gonna transition to
Man.
to K Dot on Toronto. Like I don't know.
So because what happened was Maul kind of said that he was dissing all of Toronto with that song. He was so mad that everybody went to that concert.
Maul was mad that everybody went to the concert.
Yeah, I guess he thought people was gonna be mad at Dot. Like he was disappointed. And then people just started thinking of like, is he really the king of Toronto? Because he sold out 2 nights in a place that no other artist, period, has sold out.
Wow.
He sold out 2 nights in a row.
If he's not the king of Toronto, he's in some part of the hierarchy. I mean, I don't know. He the prince or something.
What Maul saying? He gonna get back at Toronto people? What Maul saying?
No, he just was mad, talking shit. Hold on, I'll play what he said. This is what Maul said.
Yeah, let's talk about the docket. Toronto shows up for Kendrick. You want to talk about that?
Okay, so let me prefix it. So Maul said that if Toronto showed up for Kendrick, they would only show up to buy tickets to boo. They would not fuck with him. He couldn't sell out the basketball arena. Well, he sold out the stadium. So he had. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
He had said this before the shows happened.
I'm gonna play the 2 things.
Okay.
I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
Say something after the show.
I'm gonna play you what he said before the show, and I'm gonna play you what he said after the show. And this is why I always ask people to check on Maul, because I think Maul going through something.
They got a collage of niggas though that was talking crazy.
Yeah, that cool little documentary is dope.
What is it? Send it to me, coach.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it.
And I'll get past the first 3 minutes.
Where's Maul talking crazy?
It's not no LeBron hate.
See where Maul is at talking crazy. He was talking crazy too.
Who Maul was?
Yeah, he was like, man, ain't nobody coming to see Kendrick perform.
Yeah, he was talking crazy.
He's like, people just to come just to boo him and da. And he was just talking crazy. Oh, let me see if I can find him looking.
Got an encore and shit. Talk about again.
Man, I miss my boy 4 Cent. Rest in peace, man. Shout out to 4 Cent. My brother. Let me see. Did that Tiny Desk. I gotta still watch that.
You look at that shit you got.
I know. What's funny is
go to your timeline. Remember that's some shit you got.
Well, I don't know because I can't find it. Hold on. But this is what he said. So they called him out. Rory and his co-host called him out on it.
So this is after now.
So this is after.
Toronto shows up for Kendrick. You want to talk about that?
He said nobody in Toronto gonna show up for Kendrick.
Toronto shows up for Kendrick. You want to talk about that?
So that's why she called him out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's talk about that. No, everybody been in my mentions. Everybody been in my phone. Yeah, man. But you know,
we tried to tell you it was a shitty take then.
Yeah, but you know what it is, man. I be underestimating how many fucking goofies out here.
Oh my God.
How many idiots out here in the world? Like y'all went and showed up for somebody that was shitting on y'all.
No, Toronto is the 3rd largest city in North America.
Right.
You don't think Kendrick Lamar has fans out there?
No. Kendrick, we know Kendrick has fans in Toronto, but I just, people were supposed to, that show, you were supposed to not go to that specific show. But,
Why?
Because he's shitting on the city of Toronto.
Is he?
What the fuck you think they not like us? What do you think they not like us?
He's specifically talking like about...
He's talking about Canadians, nigga. Fucking
all of Canada is crazy.
That's exactly what he was talking about. He was talking about Canadians, Torontonians to be exact.
I thought he was trying to separate between people that are of the culture and the people that are not. And
exactly.
He's saying,
shit,
they're not like us. And
that's what you thought? It's definitely not what he was saying. Yeah, so all you idiots in Toronto that brought a ticket to that show, just do us, just stay in the house.
Didn't they become us if they were at the show singing with them?
No,
maybe they wanted to become us.
No, that's why they're fucking goofy. Anybody that went to that show as a Torontonian is a goofy. You can't go to that show, man. You just can't. You're not supposed to. Got to stand for something.
Can you just say that you were wrong?
About what? About what?
That you were wrong about your take about. Yeah, say I was wrong. I thought that he was gonna get laughed out the arena. He didn't.
Oh man, listen, man. SZA was there too, though. So
do you like?
Oh my fuck. Okay.
We got to give SZA some props. Let's not act like a lot of people wasn't there to see SZA. We're not doing that.
I think people were there for one of the biggest artists.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
So, do you think anyone from Queen?
So
yeah, thank you for cutting that off.
Yeah.
That nigga make me mad.
Yeah. So he was just hurt. That's a tough spot. Look, I was a Jay-Z fan when we lost to Nas.
When we lost to Nas. We as a
Jay-Z fan.
Did you become a bigger Nas fan after that?
I definitely had to put respect on Nas' name. I was like, whatever I thought about this nigga was wrong.
I see where you're coming from, because I feel like I would have been the same way with Kendrick. If Kendrick would have lost to Drake, I would have been like, all right, he got us.
Yeah. It's just tough, man.
But we know that didn't happen.
Where do you think this Maul love come from for Drake?
Yeah.
Because this nigga be on some weird shit with Drake.
He sold the United States out for Drake.
Yeah, him and Act be on that, like on some.
That nigga said, I'm Toronto now. He a Canadian. He ain't even American no more.
I feel like some of the worst stuff that came from this, not, other than Kendrick tap dancing on Drake grave. But
that shit hella tight. That nigga really went and did that was terrible. Back to back nights too.
What y'all think, G, and maybe you know more about this than me. I don't know nothing about these niggas. When I was looking up this shit, them niggas from Canada, that little group, five something, what?
Who?
Niggas, some niggas always talking about beating up.
Top 5.
Top 5. There
one
you
person.
Go. Is that one person?
Yeah, he looked like a little pirate.
Yeah. What's up? Like, did you see that shit when he was talking about he was trying to look for Kendrick? He went to a hotel room and went to the door. Couldn't get in.
Is that nigga from Canada?
He's from Toronto.
He's from Toronto?
Yeah.
He the nigga who said Kendrick couldn't do this. Like he.
Oh yeah, he was going back. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
let me show
that's
you.
another one?
He couldn't do it.
So
Kendrick
Maul,
couldn't.
he was worse than Maul.
Oh, way worse, because he was talking about physical harm. Like he was 100 Canadians, Torontoans, whatever they call it. He was gonna have them storm the Capitol.
That's what get their ass murked the fuck out. One by one.
This nigga top 5 is tough.
They got some cold names up there though.
You think top 5 is tight?
No, it's a crazy ass name. What's the other one? Party After Next. What's that nigga's name?
So this is what happened.
Hey, what's that nigga's name?
Listen.
Do you think that Kendrick could come to Toronto and do a big show without any problems?
I don't know, man. You know how connected Drake is in Toronto as far as with government officials and who else.
Top 5 and all these niggas. You got wild niggas in Canada. There's 2 niggas I need daddy. You and Kendrick. Like I say it again, Canada's not sweet. You really think that Kendrick Lamar's both happening in Toronto?
Apparently he got 2 of them there.
That shit's gonna be canceled.
First of all, I don't think Canada want Kendrick there anyway.
I don't know if Kendrick is booking the show at the Scotiabank Arena and people not showing up to just boo him.
Can't even trust people at the airport. Who can you really trust in Toronto?
I think everybody that goes to a Kendrick show in Toronto is going there strictly to try to ruin his show.
What?
Is the Kendrick Lamar beef that deep, or is it just music?
You can't come to Toronto.
So it's real life, it's not just music.
You're damn right. Why do you think everything's a joke? We're serious motherfucking guys.
Okay.
Remember, Drake has to perform in LA and all these other places in the States too.
You don't think he can go there, do his little push-ups, eat his fried rice, and you know what I mean, rap not like us at New Ho King.
That's the last place he's ever gonna be.
This is another thing too I don't like about y'all pussy ass Kendrick fans. Yo, when I bring top 5 on here and top 5 saying he want to smoke Kendrick for Kendrick disrespecting, y'all niggas be like, why acting sign violence? Well, why these pussy ass niggas talking about fates?
When you come to Toronto, these niggas gotta call me Ak. Call me.
So you tell me that Kendrick can't go to New Ho King and get that fried rice?
I'm gonna give him something better than that fried rice.
I can 5-star
Any
Instagram.
black Torontonian that goes to this show is a racial cuck.
Come on, man. That sounds like you've been hanging with Kanye.
At some point, this is hip-hop. It's all contact. At some point, we're going to get some killers who are going to say, well, our interpretation of contact is we don't do fights, we shoot niggas. Yo, I heard they got a Canada version of the show that's straight dissing. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, but let me tell you something about Kendrick. Kendrick sucks, and he's abusing SZA. What do you think the f*** is going to happen when he comes to my city? I just want 2 people right now, man. I'm not, it's not a threat. I'm just looking for Metro Boomin and Kendrick Lamar.
I'm getting word that they got a special video that when they come to that Rogers Arena or the Rogers Stadium, they're about to drop a video dissing the Gigi's. I'm just letting you know.
Kendrick is doing the stadium tours 1 and doing the stadium in Toronto, June 12th. June 12th.
Oof. You know how connected Drake is?
I don't think
as far as with the government in Toronto.
I don't think they would play those games.
Kendrick, book a show in Toronto. Drake, book a show at the Crypto. Yeah, let's goddamn see what happens. Fuck it.
They talk about arenas, huh?
That nigga carried back and got cracking on them bitch ass niggas.
Yeah, they talk about arenas and shit.
The nigga said the show would get canceled. Not only did it not get canceled, he ran it back.
He said the government wouldn't even let them into the country. Like,
One of the politicians was at the goddamn show.
Yeah, he was mad.
That's just one, bro.
He had to come out and apologize because Drake got mad at him and shit.
Drake was in the DM called him a goof.
Yeah.
I was like,
He had to come back and be like, you know what? On second thought, I did bite the hand that fed me. You know, and I want to continue to feed me. But that not like us is jamming.
yeah, it's just tough, man. He was in a bad situation. It only got worse and worse for Drake too. That's the crazy part.
I'm sure Kendrick don't want to be the king of Toronto, but if Kendrick came out right now and just said that, and he said, I'm the king of Toronto, like, could you really? He got a real claim.
No, essentially, he do. I mean, selling out 2 shows that's never been done. You got a good claim.
I mean, a stadium.
Yeah.
Back to back. Did your stadium back to back in Canada.
You could say that.
Niggas at that little restaurant where niggas was talking about these French fries and all this bullshit. Them niggas crip walking and doing all type of shit up in
You
there.
could say he's the GOAT of shows in Toronto.
I'm glad he not saying nothing.
You know, but he could say he's the GOAT of shows in Toronto.
He could say he the king of Toronto, and he
GOAT, the greatest of all time shows. Toronto.
He would have a claim to it though.
Yeah, what's crazy is they said, well, I'm not sure if it was true, but it was a tweet going around saying that he tried to book the stadium for his OVO fest at the same time.
Drake did?
Yeah.
No, he didn't try to kill
And the
him
baseball team who, run that, they was like, well, he never fucked with us before, so we ain't finna get in that shit.
Hell no.
So
that can't be true.
The government community
They
said,
said,
nah, we ain't going with that bullshit.
Hold on, let me read it. Let me read it out loud.
Yeah.
S. Dot, what up?
That's funny.
No, I swear to God,
not
shit is
true.
almost
That nigga
crazy.
is dirty and nasty as a motherfucker, Drake.
Nah, if that can't be true.
I can believe it. That nigga do some shit like that.
I always thought people who unalive themselves was weak.
He's trying to unalive.
But
Here's the official thing. This is what it said. According to sources, attempts by Drake's camp to have both tour shows canceled or postponed allegedly took place on hopes of booking OVO Fest. However, by then, paperwork with the Rogers Center had already been filed and no other venue in the city could hold the same capacity. Ultimately, the best thing that could happen was a stream with Kai Cenat, which also fell through.
Oh, wow.
Universally known in Toronto sports circles for his close affiliation with the Raptors, Drake's relationship with the Blue Jays is cordial at best. Part of his 2011 Headlines video was filmed at Rogers Center, and the artwork to his 2015 Meek Mill disc back-to-back featured Blue Jays legend Joe Carter's 1993 walk-off World Series home run. Outside of that, his presence at Blue Jays game isn't well documented. So when the request came in, the team and stadium didn't feel much of a need to try and honor it because it was as if the bond was ever that strong to begin with.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know if this is true, but
that's what I'm about to
They
say.
shit on him.
Does this seem like a credible site?
Yeah, this seems credible. That story seems credible.
Because if that story is real, Drake gotta. I'm with whatever. I heard some niggas say Drake gotta go.
Didn't go to Toronto games. We know that.
But I'm saying that Drake gotta go represent Houston. Like some nigga said that shit. Somebody said he gotta go to Houston and that gotta be his new town. Like he gotta leave Toronto, or he gotta find another place in Canada, another city in Canada to represent.
He didn't go to
another state,
Ontario or Montreal.
Yeah, he gotta go to Ontario, Montreal. That gotta be his new. Toronto done. That's K dot town now.
They call it Canada.
That's
Kenada.
hilarious.
ADA.
That's
Canada.
hilarious. Yeah,
they call them Canadians. Canadians.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah, but I believe that story though. I could see that. I could see him throwing fits and shit trying to do that because that nigga's still trying to, circumvent what K Dot's doing, trying to still make bumps. I could see him trying to use his power like that.
I think Drake got to come do a show out here now, though.
Nah, he's gonna have problems.
I think Drake got to go to it. If do Compton
you want him to have problems? Huh?
Do Compton got a stadium?
No.
Coach, you want him to have problems, huh?
No, dude.
Yeah, you do. Coach want Drake to get.
What's the biggest place you could perform in Compton?
SoCal. SoCal
Compton?
Right
probably the Compton College, the little football field or something.
He might need to go to the Compton College and throw it
small.
And
Carson is close. He could do the what they used to call the Home Depot Center.
How many people?
K Dot didn't go close to Toronto. He was in Toronto. Like he gotta go.
He needs something that got 50, 40,000 seats, 50, 60,000 seats.
They don't have that.
Do he sell? Does he sell 50,000 seats in Compton? Does he fill up something that got 50,000?
Sure, it's Drake.
He'll have to go to
so you think in Compton he can get 50,000 in Compton?
I don't think 50,000 people could go to a concert in Compton, but
Inglewood. He has to go to Inglewood.
Nah, he can't come to Inglewood.
SoCal Stadium.
Inglewood, we don't play that. You already know how to. You remember the last concert that niggas was last concert niggas got stabbed and everything. But
you guys still got the Rose Bowl?
That's in Pasadena. Yep.
He could go. He could try to go there.
He got to go to Compton. Kendrick didn't go to around Toronto. He dropped right in Toronto and said, "Boom." He got to go to Compton. I don't give a fuck if he got to go to 10,000 in Compton.
Anywhere in LA, I think he should be able to. He got to go anywhere.
He got to go to Compton, man. He got to go right on this nigga's backyard.
Have a stadium there.
I don't give a fuck. He got to go do a 10,000 seater. He got to go do something.
He might as well just go get something to eat and just say he was there then.
No, he can't go nothing to eat. Like he run around and get his ass beat.
He's gonna get that 10,000 stadium.
Like where's the eating Compton, man? Y'all niggas ain't got no place to eat in Compton.
Yes, they do.
No, ain't
We
nobody.
need to do a show.
They got a little barbecue spot that's right there on Atlantic, on the corner of Atlantic and like Compton Boulevard. That's
You think you're
popular.
gonna go to Quick and Split?
Kitchen's Corner.
What's it called?
Kitchen's Corner.
Kitchen's Corner.
Probably the best barbecue.
I heard of that shit actually.
Yeah.
I heard of that
You
shit.
ain't laughing no more. is
No,
you?
because I did hear Kitchen's Corner. He's right. He is right about Kitchen's Corner.
He's always right with you, huh?
Yeah,
He's never wrong. With
what
you.
the fuck is happening? Hey, what you be talking to King about before I get up in here?
Crazy.
King just agree with everything and just say, like, what is happening? King, calm down. Bad. Hey, so
Oh, okay, I got a question. What's going on with the Diddy trial where they tried to get rid of the brother off the jury?
They got rid of him.
They did?
oh, they really got rid of him?
Hell yeah.
Oh man. Nobody getting mad about that bullshit?
They don't want no niggas on that jury.
Putting another white boy, get rid of niggas. They gonna try to
Oh
book
yeah,
him
shout out
anyway.
to KG. I think it's KG Mo. Drake got booed at Camp Flog. Now he did get booed up there.
What the fuck is Cat Flog, dog?
That's the shit with your boy, the Odd Future dude. They festival.
Oh,
Tyler shit.
Oh yeah. I heard it. I did hear about that shit.
Oh, and then they did try to kill R. Kelly. They said he got overdose. He got
I don't know nothing about that story.
What,
Did they try to kill him or did he try to kill himself?
they saying it was a murder for plot hire.
Inside R. Kelly in prison?
Yeah.
I think
I
R.
heard
Kelly
about
might have
that.
paid somebody to
They
try
said
to.
the government tried to do that. I heard
R.
that
Kelly trying to
story.
get out of jail by any means necessary.
I thought
think.
the same thing, but I thought the same thing with what's his boy, the other boy from Canada,
From Canada?
the rapper from Toronto.
Oh, Tory Lanez.
Yeah, I thought that too. I thought that was I thought they like he took
The
some
stabbing?
stabs and shit, but they set it up to do for press.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think Tory
I
Lanez
don't
said
think R. Kelly would though.
Tory Lanez was sitting in the cell and he was like, "What would Drake do?"
Well,
He
Tory
said-
Lanez, I could believe that.
Yeah, he said, "What would Drake do?" Drake would probably get himself stabbed up in here and try to get on home.
Because he's a victim. I
Yeah,
believe
he
Tory
said,
Lanez
"How
wanna
would
be a victim,
how would he do this?"
just like Drake wanted to be a victim
Tory Lanez probably got himself stabbed and now he gonna sue the prison.
to get out.
That seemed like a Drake move.
You sue the prison, they'll let you out.
So, are they talking about letting R. Kelly out or anything?
No, they not letting him out there. All that shit don't mean nothing. You're not going nowhere. You going to jail.
R. Kelly, they say he took some drugs or something. He took some pills.
Yeah. They
Oh,
said
no,
they
it's
some
different
shit.
than being stabbed. They gonna say, like he said, it was suicide or something. He tried to kill himself.
Trap, what up? Okay, hold on. I got you. Hold on.
Oh, Trap coming on at the last second.
Yep. Ah, my man Trap.
Here.
You something wrong?
Did you put any salt in it? No, don't.
Oh no, make me smaller or something.
I had rice on this too, and I forgot.
What's happening, y'all?
What up,
What's
Trap?
happening, coach? What's happening, coach?
What up?
Y'all the only ones I know that come to a dinner party without a bottle with y'all, man. You know what I mean, I gotta bring a bottle to my dinner
None of
party,
us
man.
drink, Trap.
Well, I guess I'll drink by myself then.
You've been doing
What's
that.
happening? Nah, I did it on the West End. I definitely did.
How was the flight?
Oh man, they had me laid over for 4 hours, man. That shit was crazy, man.
Where at?
Word. What's up, bro?
Where was you laid over at?
Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
In the sticks. Glasses never sent me. They work? They came back on?
I don't know.
I'll try later.
Yeah, I was gonna say make sure you try them because
I'll
it's
try.
the freezer thing.
I'll try later.
All right.
Oh yeah, shout out to S. Jinx. He said nearest venue near Compton will be the Dignity Health Field in Carson on 186th Avalon. Yeah, that's Home Depot Center.
He got it. Drake got to hit that up.
That's a soccer stadium. It'll probably be about 10, 20 bucks. 10,
Hey,
20,000.
hey, Drake got to go hit that. Drake go hit up whatever that soccer stadium called.
Coach, 10, 20 bucks per hour.
Okay.
So what y'all saying? Hold on, what y'all saying?
Nothing. You ain't missed nothing.
Drake gonna come. Drake coming to y'all town?
Yep.
Hey, Trap,
What you gonna
for all.
What up?
Say anything.
Uncle and brother shit.
Hey, hold up. I'm on live right now.
Hey, hold on. No, you can't put the group down.
Yeah, don't talk on live right now. Nah, this is my first stream officially.
Hey, G, you can't put the group down live.
They can hear you right now. So whatever y'all plans is, don't make the plans. I'm gonna hit y'all back. You hold up. You on the microphone.
Hey, put us on the microphone.
You on the mic?
We can hear you.
Akademiks, nigga, tell them Big AD said it, nigga.
Oh, he ain't fucking with Act no more?
Everybody, fuck you all, nigga. Fuck you all, nigga. No, fuck you all. Hey, and G Malone, the streamer, nigga. And it's back up with the white nigga. Fuck dudes. Fuck it. Nigga, fuck dudes. Fuck straight up. Hey, G, what you gotta say to Akademiks, cuz? Yeah.
Can you hear him, Trap?
Yeah, I can hear.
They gonna say that, cuz you better not turn into the whispers right now, nigga. Let's go.
Talk your shit.
Whisper. Hey, Glasses whisper. He's scared of Akademiks. Whisper song. Glasses scared of Akademiks.
Glasses whisper. Akademiks.
Yeah, nigga, let's get it cracking. Oh, we on nigga Big AD said so.
They can hear you now.
They can hear you. Keep talking shit. Talk your shit.
Hey, we calling a green light. Hey, Akademiks said fuck all West Coast podcasters. Hey, G Malone, you talking about you too, nigga?
No.
He put you in that too, G?
No.
G Malone, you talking about you too, nigga?
He would have said West Coast Crips if he was talking about me.
No ceilings.
He's on the podcast. Shut up, cuz. You a streamer now, nigga. That's all you were saying today.
This is my first stream, AD. This is my first stream. This is the first stream.
You got me streaming.
Tyler, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog?
You a podcaster?
I'm a professional podcast, but now this is my first stream. I was just gossiping like y'all.
We streaming.
I was gossiping all day today. I was talking about all the gossip.
We streaming and drinking. We streaming and drinking.
You gotta follow your title. You gotta
I ain't showing no label.
Way to use the homies, Cap. Yeah, use the homies, kid. I like that. But you better be on my side because it's a war right now. Use the homies. Wack 100 said, nigga, he's siding with Akademiks and Adam and everybody versus us. You got our back, huh?
Oh,
make it a real fade.
Oh, word?
Are you one of our allies in this war, nigga?
Stop playing with me, nigga.
They recruiting.
What kind of question is that? What kind of question is that?
What y'all calling me like them niggas sound like they sound like Raymond Washington and shit. Like niggas, you gonna be a crip or what? I'm in,
What question
nigga.
is that?
Yeah, put me down, nigga.
Shut the stream up, cuz.
Yeah. Put me down, nigga. I'm in.
I'm ready to bomb some shit. Group chat episode Thursday. Then we meet back at Hades. What's going on, nigga? We're gonna crash on Putin, nigga. We back at the original nigga. Let's get back to the spot, nigga. Hey, Putin ready to activate, nigga. Bring me some dust, nigga. It's time to motherfucking go out.
Some dust? You gonna go over with some dust?
You about to get wet.
Nigga finna get wet.
You about to get wet.
The city upside down report, nigga. I'm doing it, nigga.
I hope y'all clipping this right now.
Everybody get butt naked.
Green light on no jumper and Akademiks. Green light on them niggas, bro.
Green
Everybody
light.
can get it, nigga. You don't all need a clear man. Everybody can get it. Back chest and legs last 3 months, nigga. I wish a nigga tried me right there, nigga. You get it started tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Nigga said, I've been
Manny,
waiting.
they on live, Manny. Manny, watch what you say. They on live, Manny.
I ain't gonna say what I want to say. It's the gray. You can't go against the grain when we live, Manny.
This is live, Manny.
Oh shit! Don't go against the grain when we live.
Hey, Glasses so courteous. He did better than Joe Budden did for him.
Let's hear you with us or no?
I'm in, nigga. Stop asking me if I'm with y'all, nigga.
No, I said
You rolling with you?
Man, stop playing, man. Goddamn.
Stop.
Six in the chat. Six, what up, Six?
Y'all niggas, what y'all niggas live on?
We on my stream.
Everybody watching the stream, smash the like button right now for the homie G Malone, man.
There you
That's
go.
a fact. That's a fact.
We finna get
Right
cracking.
now, we're gonna crash on Akademiks, nigga. We gonna like, we ain't fire the computer up. I'm on the way over your house, bro. What nigga you do? What nigga gonna do? What you gonna do, nigga? I'm on this whole time, nigga. Y'all don't want me on this. Okay?
Y'all don't want me on this. It's funny.
Y'all don't want me on this, nigga. Trust me, nigga. Come on. Okay? Because I'm going to do something. Now you're going to hear about it. There it is. Okay? There it is.
All right, y'all, man. I'm gone, man.
I'm West Coast guys is kind of crazy, man.
Very much.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. King, you right over there?
Yes, sir.
So what you think about the setup? So we think we're gonna put the DJ back there. We're gonna move the racks over here, right? And then we're gonna put the DJ so that way when we do our stream, we can have a DJ come in and spin sometimes.
Fire. That's it.
Plug all up, set up, player.
How many days a week we doing it? How many days a week you doing it?
I don't know. We got to see how this one do to see if we like the time. If we like the time, shit, we could do it twice a week.
Oh no, Coach over there starting to look at his clock and shit like
It's time, dog. It's been all this shit. We've been here 2 hours and 30 minutes.
You about to leave?
Yeah, we've been here all this time.
Man, come on, nah, Coach. I just got here, B.
I go to sleep at 5 a.m., man.
I just got here, man.
Come out with us at night then.
I just got here, man. We ain't leaving yet, man.
Glasses hanging around these niggas. Like I can't be around that.
I'm gonna have to do my stream now, man. I'm gonna do my stream.
You might be one of the worst niggas.
Homies on that bullshit.
So now what? Let me get a recap. What happened?
So we went through a discussion. We talked about specifically no, we talked about Act versus Fig Munity World. We obviously chose sides.
As you should.
Yeah, we ride with the homies. No, you know how they work.
As you
ride with
should.
the homies.
As you should.
The next conversation we talked about
K-Dot.
No, we talked about Pusha T. I told your ass that people see that boy as a fucking cornball.
Who?
Travis. Uncultural cornball. You got that word today. I told you. It's like God do it for me. God just reveals it all to you just for me. When I be God,
you call it out first. You call it out first. I ain't gonna hold you. That's what real niggas supposed to see.
He gonna see some things that's unculturally fitting. And shout out to Pusha T for starting to cut the head off of all these kind of like not to talk shit about Travis, but he ain't a hip hop nigga. And right now is when you finna see it because he ain't finna play like he a hip hop nigga.
And that nigga said some shit to that nigga on that song, though.
Yeah,
I thought he was
crazy.
I thought he was talking about.
Read the shit, man. That shit was bad.
That shit was fucked up.
Yeah, but yo, Push ain't one to fuck with when it comes to that. Yo, you on the wrong side of Push. He gonna touch your soul, B. He gonna touch your soul, though.
You better have your ducks in a row. You better have your ducks in a row fucking with Push. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. So I got something I can reveal up on here though.
Okay, what you got?
I found out who the features is.
Okay.
I found out who the features. The boy got Hove on the album.
Okay.
Stevie Wonder. And he got your boy you already know about though.
Oh, you got Dot.
Yeah.
That's player.
And Stevie Wonder and Hove though.
That's cool.
I feel like Hove was damn near a given.
Stevie Wonder though.
I'm more surprised about Stevie Wonder.
That's how I feel. I'm trying to get War on my album. War, nigga.
This nigga must have listened to War the last 2 weeks. I ain't never hear this nigga mention War. I ain't never hear him mention War so much, man. Like what's up?
The War so much. He talking about War on the stream. We talked about War.
I like
War. Every time. Yo, War. Next thing he gonna say, War better than goddamn Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. That's next thing I'm gonna be saying over here now.
Is War better than Sly?
No.
They better have him Melvin and the Blue Notes.
Yeah, they better than them.
Hey, Trap, you missed it. Glasses said he is the equivalent of TLC on the bass.
I heard that bullshit. I heard that bullshit. I was on a plane.
I'm saying I'm a 4, but if you surround me with 10 talents, they're gonna be talking about my bass. Shout out to IDR. Let's get them likes up like IDR.
All right, so you said I heard a bit of it because I was on the plane. I lost service though. I was able to hear it. So you said you could play What's Going On.
Yeah, I can play that. Yeah.
Was it What's Going On? Was that the song? Because I heard Sanaya. Yeah. I heard that that
you got 86 likes.
It was I don't know if it was What's Going On, but it was they called the bass player in to come play the bass, And when he came in to play the bass, he was coming in from a long night of drinking. And he laid on the floor and played the bass. I think it was What's Going On. I think it was What's Going On, though. That's a hell of a bass line. That's a hell of a bass line.
It's the one you able to play. It's the one I could play the best.
That's a hell of a bass line.
Yeah, but again, now if you put, like I told him, if you put me with Ernie Isley, on the guitar, if you put me with Travis Barker on the drums, you put me with Sade as my lead, you put Teddy Riley on the keys, and you have motherfucking Miles Davis playing the horn for me, then everybody gonna think I'm the best bass player in town when we start making music together.
Nobody's gonna think that.
That's what
you in the stew. Yo, King, I heard you say it earlier. Load him up, B. Load him up. Let's see.
We don't have no. I got y'all play for you. I'm not scared, dog.
Hey, Trap. We got to make him work for that. We got to get like 200 likes one day for that.
Yeah, for real. Yo, we get 200 likes.
Yeah,
listen, y'all.
I feel like 200.
Nah, 200.
We got to get to 200.
200.
We need an amp.
If we get 200 likes,
amp so goddamn fast.
You can get that easy. If we get 200 likes, Glasses gonna show. Glasses gonna play What's Getting On.
I'll play the bass for y'all.
You can get an amp from
That ain't no thing.
We need 200 likes.
Nah, you can't say it on air though. Can't say it on air.
If we get if we get 200 likes or 100 reposts or whatever they call that shit on Twitter, he gonna play it.
There you go.
That's it right there.
Nothing to it but to do it, my man.
I see my voice almost back too, so I'm almost back.
You just had it back 2 seconds, like a day ago. You just lost it again.
It's a lot of shit. I be stressed out, man. I be stressed out, B. I be stressed out, man.
4-hour delay stressed him out. He wanted to get back here.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yo, bro, that shit was crazy. Yo, George, y'all gonna tell me, yo, they could compensate you $400. You better go talk to them people.
I heard they do too.
No, they offered me $50, man. What? Man, that shit.
I went up there. The dude said, excuse me, sir, we can't do nothing for you. You have to go on the website and go to contact us and contact them on their own. So I call them up. They tell me, excuse me, sir, we can't do nothing for you. You have to find out from the airport. I'm like, what the? I'm like, yo, hold on, man. Y'all giving me the runaround right now. Just get my damn plane ready, man. Let's go. That's why we got to get on PJ status, man. We need PJ status. We need a big ass blue jet. Let's get a big blue jet.
Nigga,
let's get it.
If we had the PJ money, like, would you want to spend it on that?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I would.
Sometimes,
I would. Yeah, like you, I would.
I got to go to Australia in September.
That's a PJ flight. PJ flight. Yeah.
That flight 15 hours.
Yeah, I can see a PJ for that.
That motherfucker. So because they 15 hours ahead, or 17 hours ahead. So
you miss a whole day.
On 11:30 on Wednesday, a red eye, 11:30 Wednesday night, and I don't get there to Friday at 7 in the morning.
You miss a whole day.
So it's 15 hours of flight, plus they were 17 hours ahead. So you about 32 hours. So then I got to go there. So I get there on a Friday, right? I got to do whatever I got to do in that town. Do all the
when you doing that? When you doing that?
September.
I think I might roll with you on that one.
So then I do the concert, the car show. It's on Sunday, and then after that, on Tuesday, Monday I do whatever I got to do in Australia, some more stuff. Then Tuesday I bounce and go to New Zealand because that song, my song, Long Way is almost gold there.
Oh, nice.
So I need to start figuring out how to kind of finish promoting it. I might even just shoot a video there, you know what I mean, and mix it up with Ty, have Ty shoot his parts here, figure out something to do to push it. I mean, and shoot a video over there to push that song to gold over there. Cause like I got 2 gold plaques here, but I would love to have a gold plaque in another country.
That'd be dope.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yo, you know what song I really feel like could go? King, you know what song I really feel like could go? Could really do something? You need to push the joint. It's the song off the Cancel These Nuts. It's like the real deep song. I forgot the title of it. No. I'm gonna tell you right now what the name of it is. Hold on.
You talking about help promote? You can't remember the song?
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Hold on.
We got 150 on YouTube. We got like 70, 80 on digital soapbox, and we got another 60, 70 on the.
We live.
So we got 200 likes there for.
No, I don't know how many. I don't know the total likes.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying no, because you see the view. See the eyeballs is right there at the top. That's what I see. You see that?
How many you see up there?
You know we gotta get going on though too. We gotta get going on Facebook too.
Yeah, I know. We gotta add that.
Yeah, Facebook for the old niggas.
Yeah, for the old niggas, but they fuck with us though too.
That's for the old niggas.
They mess with us though too. You know what I'm saying?
King Tommy's over there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They mess with us too.
Old nigga, I ain't with all these young punks.
I ain't with yo. Listen, man. These niggas, you know what I got there? You know what I got there? You know I'm an acronym person, right? So you know I got the YN joint, right? You know what YN is, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, young nincompoops. That's what that shit is, man. Fuck the little young niggas, B. I ain't fucking with them young niggas.
What's happening right now? Why are we doing?
I'm not fucking with none of them young niggas. I tell Coach all the time.
Man, that's what I'm saying. I ain't with that. Young nincompoops. Young niggas, little street punks.
I like
I
that.
love them. Yeah, young nincompoops.
Around here.
YN Coach YN Coach.
Yeah, y'all niggas dinosaurs, man.
Coach
Y'all niggas
YN. That's Coach YN. That's Coach YN.
You might not make it up here. You might be short.
Word.
You know
young nincompoops.
You could actually stay young. You know what it takes, right? You just die.
That's a fact.
This nigga
young nincompoops.
First of all, calling a young nigga a nincompoop is crazy.
Nincompoop.
I'd rather call him that than a nigga.
Yeah, what's the deal?
Young nincompoop.
Young nincompoops.
Young niggas.
My mom be
young
calling
young nets. That's what your friends is, Naya. Your little friends is YNs, young nincompoops.
Young nincompoops. And they keep playing.
Tell my daughter that.
And they keep playing, they ain't gonna make it to this motherfucking age.
You know what I mean?
Slash that fucking life short playing with this real street shit.
Nah, I mess with the young. I like that. I like the young ones that got a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They got a little bit of head on their shoulders though. I can mess with
Shout out to Jeremy Cole. I love watching Dr. Pusha take his too, man. I feel it. I really feeling it. Glass and Trap, have y'all hit the like button yet? I can hit the like button.
Yeah, we going to hit the like button.
I hit the like button already. See?
I bet you them young nincompoops hit the like button already.
Them young nincompoops, man.
Nincompoops know how to hit the like.
Them young nincompoops. I met the young dudes.
Bad now because they called them out.
Wow, what they call me?
Coach, you hit the like button.
I hit it already.
I did. I ain't gonna front. I did.
Yeah, I hit the like
Glasses,
button.
send me the Glasses. Do me a favor. Send me the link to the
Hey, Trap, your beard is cold.
I need to get a cut, man. I need a cut. I've been out of town for too long.
Black man up there.
I need a cut bad as hell.
Let me see this. I need a cut, B.
This beard looks like a black man.
Nah, I have a cut. Wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow when I pull up on the stream.
Barber talking about he had a baseball game.
My shit gonna be live on the stream. Watch.
Hey, tomorrow you're gonna be having rubber bands.
Support his kids.
Crazy.
I said we had 100.
At 100 likes?
Thanks,
we need 200. We need 200.
We done. It's over. Shit.
No, we need 2. Yo, listen, if he leave, I'm opening up mine. We doing my stream. Cause I just got here. You can't leave when I leave.
Trap got this new fresh energy and shit. We've been on here for 3 hours.
That nigga been sleeping.
I was tight. Yo, coach, I was tight. I'm in the airport. I got the alert on my phone. Glasses Malone has went live. I said, oh shit. I was on the plane. I was tight, man. 4 hours. It was crazy.
Yeah. We've been on this shit so long. I gotta pee again.
Nah. We good though. We live tomorrow. We live tomorrow for lunch table.
I gonna hear your goddamn mouth.
God damn, man. Fuck.
I don't know how that goddamn water on these streams and never have to pee.
Yo, listen, I might need to do it right here, even for the live stream though. I mean, for the lunch table.
So we're going.
I like this look. I like this look right here.
Oh, you like this here?
I like this look. I like this look. Yeah, it's dope.
This is more of a streaming look.
All right, I mean,
Trav said he liked this look.
Glasses feel like a YN now. Glasses feel like a YN right now.
Yeah, nigga poop. Yeah, that nigga poop. Yeah, nigga poop too.
Young nigga right there.
I have no desire to be young again. I enjoy it.
Not at all. At all.
So somebody came to you, told you they could bring you back to 27 G Malone.
No.
You want them to be 27 again?
Hell no.
32. Not 20s. 32. That was a good year. That was a good year. But that's not a YN though, right? What 32? 32.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hey, for the 200 likes, G on the bass and you dancing?
You ain't no dancer, King. Cut it out. King ain't no dancer. King ain't no dancer.
With that bullshit.
Did you
King, you get busy?
Food just now? That nigga hit
going
you with
to
that old
Soulja
Soul
Boy.
Train, Don
Dinner
Cornelius
Soulja.
shit. Yeah.
Shout out to Fats. We made it. First time streaming the dinner table. We did 100 of them. Y'all are awesome. I'm grateful.
That's what's
for everyone
up.
tuning in to support. Facts.
That's what's up.
So I guess we gonna try it a couple times to see how it feel compared to the other.
Now we gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do
because
it.
we might go to Tuesdays and
dope.
Thursdays at that time. And then
But we gotta still keep the what's name up though. We gotta keep the lunch table up.
I ain't streaming 5 days a week.
Nigga, Trap, what is happening
Why
right now?
not? Bro, listen. I'm gonna talk to you about it off air. We ain't even gonna talk on here. I'll talk to you off air.
Trap. I got real job. Like I got money. I got kids.
I got a job too.
What is your job streaming? Nigga, as you.
Yeah, you don't have one.
Yeah, like
everywhere.
Trap. You can do this 5 times. I need to work where you at, Trap. Let me get out.
Man. Listen, man. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm about to move to New York to Queens.
I'm just saying, man.
Okay, so thank y'all for joining us at the dinner table, first time ever. If y'all like this time, y'all just let us know in the comments. Hit us, Coach. What's your
my Instagram is Wolfpack_Prime. I'm about to get on Twitter, X, whatever y'all call it, and I'm about to get my own Instagram. I got to figure it out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have King start running the Blue Division Records page. He don't got an iPhone, so I don't know what the fuck he gonna do.
Don't worry.
What the hell he got?
Hey, you guys gonna send me an iPhone out.
You got a Nokia? You got a Nokia? You still playing Snake?
Still playing Snake on this shit.
You still playing?
You know what? That actually is true. We need to start buy King an iPhone.
Donation. Keep my job.
No. Buy both of them niggas iPhones. Fuck King. We ain't about to do that.
True.
We ain't about to do that.
Hey, wait.
Gotta start donations.
Hey, y'all niggas really acting like mean girls right now.
Bro, you got about 2 more.
Y'all really
You got about 2 more.
No,
you got 2 more group chats.
I got a Galaxy.
I'm with you, Coach. Coach, you finally got
my Galaxy costs as much as your iPhones.
I don't give a goddamn. I hate seeing green bubbles. I hate seeing green bubbles.
I told him this. They got to use. You can get the used small phone. It could be
just
a
get that's it.
I need a big
Get
phone.
2 phones. Get 2 phones. Get 2 phones, bro.
Gang member.
This your business.
You be a drug dealer now?
One for
I hate.
Look,
I might do it.
I hate seeing green bubbles, B.
I always wanted to say
I
that.
can't stand a green bubble. I can't stand that shit.
Trap. It's niggas like you got other niggas killing
Hey,
themselves.
send me an iPhone and I'll use it.
Unaliving
I
themselves.
got you, King. I got you, King. I got you, King.
That might be the first thing we ever do. Like if we ever ask y'all for money, we gonna get.
Yo, listen. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Please chat. Super chats are gonna go to getting them out of that green bubble.
You know what?
That's out of that green bubble.
What the fuck?
Thursday. That's the whole goal.
Hey, Coach.
Listen, we gonna raise $150 to get King a used iPhone.
iPhone 4. It could be a 4.
No, we gonna get him the same one I got.
This one in front
We'll
of
get
you.
him the same one I got. It's the what is it called? The S. It got a home button. The SE.
And
Yo, we gotta get him out that green bubble, B.
That nigga Glasses phone looked like a Mini Cooper in his hand. Like, why is that
bigger one
phone
than that so I can
yes.
see?
No, you don't need nothing bigger.
This nigga phone too small for his
like
hand.
you, Trap.
Nah.
Trap, I want one like you.
Well, listen. The next Wednesday and Thursday, all super chats will go to King. Thursday will go to King getting out that green bubble. And then we're gonna work on Coach. Then we're gonna Coach next.
Y'all niggas talking crazy. Like, hey,
Please.
Galaxy till I die. Galaxy till I die.
Hold up. We setting up the Squidge. We setting up the barbecue right now. We thinking about doing it for August, July or August.
Android
we found a place. Manny already agreed to barbecue for it.
Already sold you out, Coach.
And it's going up. So yeah, we Squidge. I'm gonna give y'all a date so y'all can get a flight early and it's gonna make sense.
That's a fact. Where's Squish at? She not in Cali?
Squish in there. Now Squish ain't in Cali.
Oh, I didn't know Squish was in Cali.
Squish is a girl. Woman?
Squish is a woman.
That's a woman. That's a woman. That's a woman.
Government name, nigga.
Squish is her government name.
That's fire. That's fire. Squish, that's fire. Squish, I'm naming my next door to Squish. I'm naming my next door to Squish. That's fire.
That's the real name, girl. What's that?
That's fire.
Barbecue.
I fuck with Squish.
No, we're gonna have Manny barbecue.
Okay.
I think we was talking about doing a live one I think we're gonna do a collab with No Ceilings and then Gangster Chronicles.
Yeah, we gotta do that. What's up,
At
bro?
the location you were supposed to go when you stood me up for whatever you was doing.
Look at you getting yourself in trouble.
This nigga always taking shots out the door.
How was that a shot?
He must be getting ready to get
Before
off.
he leave the door,
How was it a shot?
He's taking
he
a shot at.
he backpedal out the door.
How was that a shot?
The passive aggressive gangster.
They looking at me dead when that nigga sneaks out.
How was that a
The
shot?
fuck?
Let's have the barbecue in Dallas. I might not be against that.
Dallas, we could do that. You know why? The big homie. No, I'm an ally in Dallas. Yeah, I'm going to Dallas for the World Cup. We could do it around that time.
You be watching soccer?
Hell yeah, I watch soccer. Hell yeah. I'm a sports dude. I'm a sports. Listen.
No, calm down, King. Like, what is happening?
I played soccer when I was growing up too.
King.
King. You did everything. You did a lot of stuff.
King ain't never played soccer in his motherfucking
I
life.
played left wing.
Oh, wait a minute. You said left wing?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. He do know. Okay, he knows something about soccer. Let me
Man, he
stop.
played FIFA on Xbox. Get out of here. You don't know that. That's how I know about left wing.
Now, I think I
I don't
can
know
take
none of
coach basketball.
Hold up, listen to this.
And he's shameless. It all came from actually being in Paris.
So be it. So be it. So be it. So be it.
Through carrying the Utopia briefcase,
Yep.
Doing his whole spiel.
Mhm.
He comes, he interrupts the
That
the
nigga,
session.
yo, Travis.
The meltdown verse or whatever comes on.
I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss.
He didn't play that verse. He didn't play the verse.
Yeah, and all of that. That was a corny, like you shouldn't have been here anyway.
I don't like the way Pusha T talking.
No, that was a sucker move, B.
I should. It's Travis. He's harmless. I'm not into what his whole makeup. I took it there.
I don't like the tone of his voice.
That nigga.
No, bro, that was a sucker move, B. How you play the song, but you don't play Drake verse? When you know Drake on that beat. My man.
I don't like Drake.
No,
That's a sucker move.
He said Travis went to play the album for Pharrell and played his verse, but didn't play the verse where Drake was dissing Pharrell on the song.
That's a sucker move, B.
Travis corny. But like I told Travis, I listened to it, I heard it. It doesn't sound really street urban.
No, bro. Hold on, bro. That don't have nothing to do with street urban culture, hip hop shit. That's sucker shit, nigga. That's sucker shit.
No, sucker shit outside of street urban culture is called normal.
Wow.
You said normal?
Wow.
Is that what you said?
That's normal.
He don't got
people
no
in regular civilian
normies
lifestyle, when people work in them cubicles, they don't have no loyalties to each other.
But is that sucker shit working in a cubicle?
No, I'm saying the behavior is not.
No, that's bro. It's a lot of sucker niggas who make. Hold on, glasses. Hold on, glasses.
Just listen, Trap. If you gossip behind somebody back, Trap, in the office, and then you tell somebody else, that's normal. That's normal office behavior.
All right, but my thing is this, right? I understand what you're saying, though. But my thing is this. It's a lot of sucker niggas who make street urban culture music, though, B. You know what I'm saying? No, it is. We ain't about to do that. It definitely is.
I don't know. I don't know if you can make street urban culture music.
No, you can embody street urban culture and be a sucker at the same time.
Yeah.
But that's the only way you could be a sucker.
Yeah. That's
By
true.
what?
You got to be a street urban nigga to be a sucker.
That's true, Trap.
Regular
saying-
people,
you
that's
saying-
normal
I get what you-
behavior.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
You're right. Trap
I
don't
get
know
what
what
you're
he
saying.
said. Right.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. No, I get what Glass is saying, though. He's saying that what he did is expected. It's expected. It's expected.
He did what he's supposed to do.
I get what you're saying.
What he
Now,
gonna do.
Pusha T did that to me. That would make Push a sucker.
Pee again.
Yeah.
Travis doing it. Travis doing it.
It's expected.
Well, but to everybody who don't know, like shout out to Steve and Rough End, but I get why y'all feel like that because y'all keep seeing Travis the way y'all. I keep telling Travis.
What did he say? What's Steve saying?
Trap G.
Because Steve be saying some shit sometimes.
He just goofy, and then Ruffin said, "Yeah, it is. G, come on."
No,
man.
we talking about the movie he did though, bro. If
Hey,
you go,
but I'm telling you,
hold on. Let me get real quick.
I want to. Hey, before I'm about to get up out of here real fast. But look, I want to tell y'all to make sure you tell them to subscribe to the other channel, G.
Oh yeah, please.
Yeah. Put the link in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Real quick.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
I want to make sure y'all say this.
I want to know in the chat right now. I go and play a record for somebody. I know a person threw shots at that person. I know a person threw shots at the person. I'm not gonna play that person throwing shots at the person. I'm only gonna play my part. It's that sucker shit. Put a thumbs up right now. Put a thumbs up if you think it's sucker shit. Put a thumbs down if you think it was cool. Please tell me in the chat. That's all I want to know.
Hey, Trap, he shouldn't have played it at all at that moment.
At all. That's right, kid. Don't play that record.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of records to play.
But that's what I'm telling you. That's normal for a motherfucker that's from the culture.
Nah, you're right.
If you're not from the culture, that's some regular
There you go.
shit.
We got thumbs up. We got thumbs up, sucker shit.
They only feel like that because they looking at Travis again as a part of the culture.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Not part of the culture, then it's like, oh, I get it.
I get what you're saying.
I just don't think he don't. I don't think he live by that.
Hold on, I got thumbs down. We got thumbs down.
I don't think he live by that moral compass of it.
We got thumbs up. We got Donald with a thumbs up.
No, that
Shy
nigga.
with a thumbs
People
up.
said he shouldn't have played the song at all. No, he should have told the nigga, "Hey, Drake dissing you on my song."
He could have said that too.
Yeah, that's solid nigga shit.
That would be the
That's solid nigga. That's solid nigga shit.
You got it.
Yeah, that's solid nigga shit. You don't do that, bro. But just to bring it back though, right? Like, I still feel like as if that doesn't define if he actually is part of street urban culture though, bro. That's just sucking nigga shit, B.
I keep telling you, that's only on street urban level.
It's a lot of sucking niggas in street urban level.
I don't think Travis Scott's a sucking nigga. I think Travis Scott a L7.
Nah, that's sucking nigga shit, B. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to listen. You might do it. I'm not doing it. If he see this clip right here, you a sucker, nigga. That's not cool.
I think Travis a square ass nigga for real, bro.
Yeah, he's square. That's some square shit. That's some square shit. I ain't like that. Yeah, and I'm glad. Yo, I seen some shit, right? I seen some shit up on it was just stating like is Pusha pushing like just dissing people or just trying to expose to try to like no. I think if you're a sucker, you need to get exposed with them being a sucker.
I've been telling you, it's
facts.
The streets is trying to take the culture back.
Yeah, we should.
Tired of niggas that's not from it having access and speaking for it. So it's really about time all of us to start rolling some heads.
But see, my only thing within that though is, because your thing is this: cut their heads off, they don't exist no more.
No, they can exist. You keep drilling it down to them. You go to their hometown and do 80,000 on back-to-back nights.
Yeah,
that's how you do it. You never take your foot off of it. You never like we do what our forefathers couldn't do with rock and roll.
What's that?
That was deep.
You know what I mean? We fight to keep it, even because I never thought what happened with Kendrick was gonna happen. Because I thought everybody was so happy and comfortable because they was all making money. So to see the young homie still fired up, you feel me, and deciding like, yeah, it's time to roll this nigga. Like it's time to get this nigga out of here. You know what I mean?
But he woke them up. He woke them up for that shit though, B. That's what made Kendrick so dope, B. Like niggas was asleep. Niggas was asleep, B. Niggas wasn't woke with the understanding. The niggas was half these niggas out here was thinking Drake is the best. Look, yo, he's on the chart. He's doing this, that, this. The niggas was dozing off, B. This nigga woke them niggas the fuck up, B. That's what made Kendrick so ill with this shit. Like niggas was really asleep, B.
For me, I'm watching the whole game. Like Future and them talked about it. Like all them niggas decided to let all the punk shit pass because they was just happy to win.
Put it on them niggas then,
making money.
So they suckers for that shit too. And they suckers for that shit too.
That could be sucker bullshit. I agree.
That's sucker shit too.
But I do tell my own homies when they be trying to be cool with acting certain niggas who be like getting at the culture foul, because they think it's successful, that's sucker shit. But sucker shit, Act can't be no sucker. Because Act ain't
Nah, he's a sucker. He's a
No,
sucker.
he's not a part
I
of the
agree
culture.
with you, Trav.
Can Act be a bitch?
He not nothing because he ain't a part of the
No,
culture.
no.
This like this. It's like this.
He's an observer. He's an observer.
When a nigga pissed on Drake, I didn't think nothing of Drake. I thought Tip Man was bullying him. When Puff punched on him, I thought Puff bullying him because he don't have to stand up. Like that ain't the same standard.
Okay, but no, I disagree right there because if you're gonna act like you're part of the culture, even though I know you're not part of the culture, I'm gonna serve you like the culture.
Yeah, but
It's just that simple.
Yeah.
I think you give too much passes for regular niggas
Yeah,
though.
you act like the
I have
culture.
no expectations.
Regular niggas could be a bitch too.
No, I have
No. What it is this though. This is what it is though. You gotta accept.
Like if a regular nigga punch you in your face, you supposed to call the police on him.
If a regular nigga punch me,
not you.
Okay.
I'm saying if a regular nigga get punched in his face, he's supposed to call the police.
But that's fine. There ain't nothing wrong if you call the police.
But we know
That's
you gonna
normal.
call the police
But if
by
a regular
punching.
nigga smack your woman and you call the police, you're a bitch.
That's only on our rule. You supposed to call the police.
No, if a regular, I'm going back to my parents. I feel like my dad is a super regular dude. But if somebody hit my mom, he gonna try to fight him.
You gonna wild out. He might wild out, then call the police.
Yeah, like, I might get called, but I gotta get mine first. Like, ain't no way.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my shit off though.
Protect your wife, bro. That's what this
No, you gonna get in front of her and put her behind you.
But if you don't protect, you ain't a bitch now. You a bitch now,
If I
right?
don't protect
Yeah.
you, I'm a big bitch if I
Okay.
Big bitch. Big
I have
bitch.
no,
Big
listen,
bitch if I don't
I
protect
think if you not of said culture, I think you supposed to go to every length to obey the law.
Nigga, if you
No. Hold on, bro. Let me jump in real quick.
I'm gonna tell you
But
why.
it's only if you break the law, you're not a
It's
bitch.
about being a man, B. It's about being a man, B.
No,
You don't let
man,
nobody.
Hold on, man.
shit.
Also obeying the law. Like a situation happened with the homegirl, right? Her son got robbed. He went to Poly, right? He got robbed. He was like 11th grade. He got robbed by the Insanes for his chain. They took his chain. So she started calling people. She called me. She said, "Hey, G, like the Insanes took my baby chain, I'm like, "Oh, I know a couple of them niggas." She's like, "Yeah, I'm already on it." I called my brother from Hoover, and I'm like, "Damn, you called your brother?" She's like, "Yep, they finna go over there." I said, "Well," I said, "Damn, where you from?" He's like, "He don't gangbang." I'm like, "Oh, he don't gangbang?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "He just was leaving school." I'm like, "You just called your brother?" He's like, "Yeah, they finna go over there right now." And I'm like,
I see what you're saying.
"Hang up, call your brother back, tell him don't go over there, call the police."
I see what you're saying.
She said, "Oh, I'm not doing it." I'm like, y'all gotta stop playing in the middle of being street.
Yo, glasses, please stop that. Don't you ever do that again. Don't you ever do that again. Don't you ever do that again.
No,
Don't you ever do that again.
hold on. Let me say this because I understand what he's saying. Because
I understand what he's saying though too.
you say that once you do
That was the great. That was. You're so genuine within the whole shit though, B. For you to say that shit on the stream right now, is ill.
No, it's not ill. If you're
No.
on this timing, because what happens is
No, I understand what you're saying though, but I would never advise somebody to call police.
I advise people all the time to call the police. If somebody stole something from you, call the police. If somebody did this, call the police. You're not me.
I can't call the police, but you can.
You're not me. Don't play like me.
Yeah.
Don't try to get you a gun, because if her brother go over there and pop the nigga and all of that,
I feel what you're saying. No, you was right though.
Him, guess what you gonna have to do? You gonna have to tell, and all you doing is playing in the middle of nowhere. Stop. Y'all got it. Y'all gotta let people. Y'all gotta let people know.
I get exactly what G's saying. I was just talking to my G probably heard, but I was talking to my kids about my kids in the same kind of situation. I told them they did the right thing. Y'all did what. But it couldn't have been me when I was their age. I wouldn't have played it like that. I would have did something completely different. But they did the right thing. They basketball players. They students. They did the right thing. But I think there's more ways to be a bitch than that, though. Getting in gang.
I mean, you could defend yourself, right? But again, most crimes you're supposed to inform the proper authority if you're not in this walk of life.
What if a regular nigga?
That was some real nigga shit, though. B. That was some real nigga shit. I just couldn't do that.
Two regular niggas having beef, and this nigga spit on you.
If he spit on you, you supposed to call. Now listen, if somebody attack you, the legal ramifications of the law, you're supposed to fight them off to get them off of you. Somebody spit on you, you still supposed to call the police. Look, you cannot take the law into your hands. If you're gonna take the law into your hands, you me, and it's on.
Nigga, I think you just a nigga, a regular nigga. Most regular niggas get spit
regular
on.
Niggas grew up in street urban culture. That's why you saying that, because where we grow up at, that is not normal.
But
if you in Montana, nigga, people calling the police, go spit on a white man in Beverly Hills. Let's see if he fights you.
He might.
He not.
White people fight with their face. They might come out there with his face and
He
try to get
he might fight and call the police though. He might fight and then call the police.
I've had white people try to like this. I told you a dude cut me in Costco. Nigga try to fight me for his spot back.
Yeah, but that nigga probably grew up somewhere, especially around this motherfucker. You know, they praise him up. They think they cowboys.
No, I heard that. Niggas think I look soft for some strange reason. Niggas think I'm soft, but that's cool. I'm fine with that. I have no problem with that.
That's that light skin shit, B. Don't worry about it, bro. That's that light skin shit.
They gonna get themselves hurt. They gonna get themselves hurt real bad too.
No problem. No. You good though? I heard that before. I like that people think that about me.
Nah, you good, bro. You good. You look tough to me. You look tough to me though, bro. I ain't meet you in person yet, but you look tough to me though, bro.
No,
their ass beat really bad.
Hey, Trap, I'm not tough. I don't look tough. I just do my thing. I got
that's
I'm
it.
a normal nigga.
Nah, that's coach right there.
No. Glasses. First of all, Glasses can never make me snap like.
Nah, first off, I'm not gonna get him nowhere near him to whoop my ass.
No.
Why the fuck would I do that? I'll be arguing with a nigga that could whoop me. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Coach. What weight class you boxing, coach?
300-pound man who's quick.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Hard as fuck.
Trap. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit he talking about. That's bullshit.
Hey.
I'm not dumb. I wouldn't start a fight with Floyd Mayweather, Coach. None of them niggas. Any of them niggas that go hands like that.
And that's why I give T.I. all the props. Niggas, you fucking my
got
bitch.
himself saved. He got himself hurt.
You fucking my bitch.
Because when Tip was trying to fight,
he tried to try Floyd. Floyd would have beat him into the ground.
Listen, all that right there. When nigga do this fight, here. All that.
And I remember I did Tupac Must Die. I remember I did Tupac Must Die, and I went to Mike Tyson's Hot Boxing podcast, and I remember I'm about to leave, and I'm getting out of my truck, and I'm like, man, I did this song. I know this nigga fuck with this nigga. I remember putting my gun next to me because I'm like, I am not fighting Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
if this nigga even act like he finna posture hit me, I'm finna shoot him in his legs.
Yeah, Mike was 5'10", 200 pounds, knocking out 6'6", 230 pound motherfuckers.
Hey, you starting Mike on his weight.
Whatever that is, I don't know.
No, he was 200 pounds. He was 218. I seen him fight when he was 200.
Whatever it is, I don't want no parts. But the point I'm saying, it's way too many people playing the middle, dog. Everybody playing the middle.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Everybody playing the middle. I'm not playing the middle, dog. And I told her, I said, look, your son gonna have to go to jail. That's it. But look, we finna get up out of here. The dinner table. This was.
I'll be here early next time, man.
We're gonna do this again Thursday. Normal lunch hours tomorrow, but we're gonna be back here Thursday. We're gonna try it again, and then we're gonna have a discussion to figure out what worked better. You feel me? We're gonna see what y'all like, at least 2 days. You feel me? And we're gonna make sense. So welcome to the lunch table. We do this, to the dinner table. We do this to support the No Ceilings podcast. Just dropped a new episode today. Go check it out. iHeart Podcast, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from. No Ceilings Podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. And again, when we come back Thursday, we're gonna have a Raise King $150 to get him a fucking iPhone. That's it.
all iPhone costs.
I got an iPhone 4. You got an iPhone 4 or something like that with the button on it.
So much love to y'all. We will see y'all in a second. I'll see y'all tomorrow at noon.
Motherfuckers,
Much
I'm
love.
retarded.
Peace.